Welcome back. Huh? Well, welcome back
Nothing.
to session 8. Tales from the Harper's Pub. We're on.
Hey.
I
think it is 8.
Check my handy dandy notebook. Yes, it's session 8.
So this is at least the beginning of the culmination of what we had. So if you remember 8 sessions ago, we had formed the group to go hunt this dragon and get a lordship.
I don't remember that session at all.
Tune into YouTube and you can watch
Check it out.
Yeah, Milo, get on YouTube.
So you guys have completed the required purse and letters of marque, and you're now at base camp outside of Carnet with other adventuring groups ready to venture into the wildlands, fight the dragon.
We have 4 other adventuring groups.
There are currently 4 others.
Although we have suspicions that 2 of them may be cahootsing.
The Worm Wardens, which are a bunch of dragon-themed adventurers. The Adventurers 5, who you had previously interacted with. The Brimstone Brotherhood. And the Ironclad Fellowship. And then, of course, you guys, the heroes.
All right.
So we were going to wait 2 or 3 days to see if any other adventurers entered. And then you will embark into the swamps. Go get the dragon.
All right, now, maybe this is just... Always am. But what keep away from getting a 3?
Well, it's against the rules.
Oh.
Well, you lean into your mic a little bit.
What keeps somebody from getting a 3-day head start right now?
It's against the rules. Yeah.
That's it?
There's rules. You have to start at the same time.
Maybe you just need to fasten that thing like through here somehow so it's
Just tuck it in.
So
That might work. There you go.
and then last time you guys had socialized with some of the groups, etc. So the second day, so Cedric Callahan has been the royal envoy that is here. He's a cleric of Cobra and Sephora who runs the local Carnet church. And he comes out on day 2 and shows you guys the area that...
Not kidding. Not kidding here. On the night of day 1, like, Milo is seriously going to bring around the campfire, like, I should go in and start scouting around.
Are there any rules against him?
Yes, absolutely.
Disqualified. I mean, are there rules against like just going in there and looking around?
The hunt is in the wildlands, right?
Correct.
Are the wildlands controlled territory? Is it
No,
illegal
but
to
the
go in there?
wildlands are very dangerous. So, like, wandering alone,
I'm very sneaky.
yes, but, you know, if you
Still,
get
just
caught
wait.
by something...
I mean, okay, but so like, tell that to have, but is Cass gonna say that to Milo? Because I feel like Cass doesn't give.
I mean,
I
Cass
would.
also
Actually,
wants
I
to
am
wander
kind of buddies with this.
just to travel back and forth between the wild.
Oh, he doesn't even
Nah,
think
he
it's
doesn't.
dangerous.
I mean, I'm going to
I
say
mean, he
the,
does, but
the one time I tried going through the wildlands by myself, I ended up in a box.
it's true.
Cass found me.
I found him.
Instead, what you/we should do is maybe get some intel on our teams here.
We should get chummy with 1 or 2.
We'll maybe sneak into their tents, look through their chests a little bit.
Well, we're already...
What, sneaking? What do you mean? Like, talk to him.
We're already chumming with the Adventurers 5.
Yeah, real chummy. Chumbersons.
I had
I'm
some
gonna-
interactions with Brimstone boys. Because remember, I found out like there was some guys that were still like loyal to my old household and stuff like that, and then there was people that weren't. So
Yeah, it spawned that whole the country's weak because of elves and dwarves thing.
That's what it is. Country's going to shit because of those elves. They don't respect tradition. They're destroying the family unit.
it's not good.
Over the course of the 3 days that remain there, we're going to hang out a little bit with the Adventurers 5 group.
Don't they hate us?
No, we're chummy with them, right?
They don't... I mean, they don't hate you. I don't think that you guys are best friends.
like- Friendly rivals.
Yeah, you're friendly rivals.
Yeah.
They respect you and
Yeah.
have
It's like,
collaborated with you in the past.
I want to just let them know that we're going to continue that respect in this tournament.
It's like
Yeah,
a
especially
Dragon Ball
that
Super
half-orc.
Vegeta and Goku level of like rivalry. Not like early rivalry where we want to kill each other, but like I said, Dragon Ball Super level.
Thank you for
Where
that
they like work
incredibly
together,
specific
When they
but,
reference.
teamed up.
but they still want to
So-
be better than the other.
The two groups that were making eyes at each other were the Hell group and the Dragon group, or what?
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
worried about the Dragon group. I think that's our biggest.
I mean,
concern.
I wouldn't count out the Brimstone Brotherhood from being.
Literally, he just said they're the same team. Stop.
Oh, you think they're
comparing
the same?
I mean, they were making eyes at each
Yeah,
other.
that
Like two of them
Dragon-
knew each other. It doesn't necessarily mean all of them were on board, but one from each group were making signs like they knew each other.
Ooh.
Yeah, the half dragon. I think the Hephaestus BD, is that who it was? And the half dragon knew each other apparently.
Sir Hellshade and the Half Dragon, yeah.
What I would like to do
Okay, yeah.
one night when the opportunity presents itself is cast invisibility on myself and
Oh, he can sneak around, but I fuck. You know what?
go rummaging through the Dragon group stuff.
Okay.
Just to look around.
Hello, you're a grown ass man. If you want to sneak around the wildlands, you go ahead.
I'm just sneaking around a tent.
This- To be clear, you do hear that is against, but
Oh.
no, not well. Sorry,
Like sneaking around tents is
Frowned
no.
upon.
So okay, so let's go through one by one. So
It's more of a
no
guide.
one is supposed to start on the dragon hunt until dawn of the third day. So that is a rule. Now, if you don't get caught, you're not going to get in trouble. But if you were to get
Right.
caught, you could get disqualified.
Okay, so when they say start on the dragon hunt, does that mean scouting the terrain?
Yeah, basically leaving the camp and
Don't
heading
cross
into
the line.
wildlands. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Milo says he should do that on the first night.
No, it might get us disqualified.
If the group says not, then Milo won't do it. But he says he should.
but
That's
looking
it.
through other people's things.
So you were told not to fight any other adventuring parties while in camp. So technically, what you're doing is not violating. It's violating probably the spirit of that, but not the letter of that.
Yeah, I think we got him on a loophole there.
Yeah.
You're not
doesn't-
fighting.
who doesn't
You're,
love a good
you're
loophole?
trying to avoid fighting by sneaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if you just like steal their most powerful items?
That's all.
Well, we'll see what I
Okay,
come
well,
across.
I think
Is that fighting? Is
sabotage.
that fighting?
I think sabotage was against the. I remember that being a part of it too.
That
Yeah,
might
it's
cross the
not-
line.
Oh,
you cannot
yeah.
sabotage.
Okay.
Steal their
And that would be that
Which would be
steal, that
like you can't
sabotage.
poison
Steal
them,
their
make them
items
sick or anything like that.
plant
Yeah.
them in the other adventuring teams. So
Make an
Yeah.
What'd you
investigation.
say, Childers?
I said we should steal their items and then plant them in the Heroes 5 adventuring group's possession.
Right. Frame them. Get them disqualified.
So 18.
Maybe we should try to make an alliance with one of the other groups, like a temporary alliance. You know, kind of like on one of those reality competition TV shows where
Why is that where you want to go with this?
you make a temporary alliance with someone. Because I'm not here to make friends, Walt.
I came here to win.
That's why.
Okay, so with an 18, give
Yeah.
me.
And I'm going to try to look through like journals and shit like that.
So. Okay. Give me a wisdom check. It's going to be a hard DC.
Not my good one. It's a +0.
You get inspiration or
So
luck
straight
or something?
roll. Not going to pass.
Okay,
It's a
that's
4.
fine. So you do find. So looking at you're looking at the Worm Wardens, right?
Yes.
So looking at the Worm Wardens,
Is it worm or weirm?
what's whatever the dragon is.
You gotta pick one. I'm not asking you to decide for everybody, but you gotta decide for yourself.
It's Worm. So Worm Wardens. So you guys. So they look. It looks like. You remember there was a half dragon, or I'm sorry, yeah, there was a half dragon who was the leader, who's a big fightery type guy. He has really nice gear, like he's using a long sword and a short sword, and they both look like they're finely crafted, magical in nature. His armor looks really nice. His name
Okay.
is Torkish, and there's another guy who's a bronze dragonborn who is more of a sorcerer and pretty similar spot. Like he looks like his stuff's pretty decent.
Pretty choice.
The other two guys with them were kobolds. Yeah, not as nice with their stuff.
Don't underestimate kobolds, though.
But you do, with your 18 investigate, you do find within his backpack, the half dragon, there's a hidden compartment. And there is a letter and a sack of platinum that's in there.
Well, there's a letter now, anyway.
And the letter just simply says, like, we are going to meet at base camp outside of Carnet in a 10-day from now.
How long is that?
Well, that's what the letter says. 10 days, 10 days. In a 10-day from now, like, here's half the money for your group, and then you'll get the other half later.
Signed or dated?
It is signed H. It is not dated, but there's a sack of money there.
Are you sure it's not signed with the same dwarven name that literally everybody has?
There's no I. It was just H. No I.
I'm not going to take the money, but I look at it to see about how much money it is.
It's 300 platinum.
All right. The platinum 10
I will say
gold, right?
the tiefling leader's name, Sir Hellshade.
Hephaestus?
That's could be. Okay. There's nothing else there. I was looking to see if there was anything too, like maybe they are teaming up with the other group. And that's definitely maybe a little. Definitely maybe.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
What'd you get on your wisdom?
It's a 4.
Okay.
Well,
never mind.
yeah, it's awful.
I was gonna let, did you add your, it doesn't matter, but I was gonna ask you if you
Yeah, I
added
have a
plus saving.
straight roll on wisdom, so
It's Jack of all trades.
I do get 1 for that, so 5.
Does 5 make a difference?
No worries.
He's injoted.
Cool. And then several of you have mentioned, and Nick, I think you kind of started to take point on this, that you want to socialize with the Heroes 5
Yeah.
and form a reality TV show style alliance to Ruinous Point.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you do
Yeah,
that?
me too. Brun is in on that too.
I just feel like we know. I'm gonna, after hanging out with them for a little bit and just shooting the shit, I will say that we know that there is at least 2 other teams that are familiar with one another out there.
Well, right now, aren't there only the 4 of us involved?
What?
How many teams are at camp right now?
5 total,
5.
including us.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So you never know. I don't know if it comes down to teams fighting each other. Let's not fight each other. Let's you and us maybe fight all the other teams, and then whichever one of us kills the dragon wins.
Who are you specifically approaching about this?
I don't know.
The
Whoever I've been hanging out with the most.
Well, there's Slaughter, son of Slaughter. Dayris.
I feel like I would not try to sell this to Slaughter, son of Slaughter.
Some halfling dude. And
No,
your big
that
guy
was a
with
dirty look last
the halfling.
Yeah,
Sure.
you guys actually were pretty friendly with him.
Yeah.
So he's Tea Leaf. That's the clan he's in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So make a persuasion check, and you with advantage because you're famous among the halflings.
19.
Okay. Yeah, you sell him. So he's like, "All right, brother. I'll take you back to Slaughter. I think you'll go for it."
Do you?
Funny, that's the averagest of average rolls that you could 12 and a 13.
Yeah.
I mean, it's above average, but it's just funny.
How
that they roll
much?
it.
Yeah, I think until the very end we can team up, and then once the other groups are eliminated and we get to the dragon, may the best group win.
Right. Same thought. Yeah. Teamwork.
Right away. How's your luck going?
How's it going? I mean, I feel like I'm still lucky.
All
No,
right.
I am vibrant blue right now. It didn't go
He's
away.
still-
And I look like
Yeah,
I'm 21. It looks like I got
accidentally
younger.
blew himself the other day.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking. It doesn't look like things are working out for you.
I mean, it was just a little luck hiccup. This is a new one though. I think I need to remove curse to get rid of it.
Oh, okay. Well, did you hear what happened to me, Aunt?
No, what?
Apparently her luck went sour.
What?
Yeah. Got a sending from my cousin the other day.
How'd that happen? What happened to?
No, apparently one day it was the opposite almost. She had a run of very bad luck. They
No.
basically have to keep her isolated.
Pretty bad.
Oh no.
Damn.
Yeah, she kept accidentally cutting herself and all kinds of stuff.
Oh man. That's horrible.
Aren't you like kid now?
I'm 21, I think. No, I'm 17.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
17.
went under the.
So he's a minor.
Yeah.
You sure the same thing's not happening to you?
Well, I guess now that you say that, maybe that's not good.
I mean, getting younger is not bad luck, all
That's what I was
right?
gonna say. Is that really bad luck?
Okay, you're right.
But younger and
Do you have any
blue.
idea what I would do to be 17 again? Well, not to be 17, assuming that I would then get to progress through all the good years after that. I wouldn't want to be stuck at 17. But to get to go back to 17, I would.
I would like to have the body of a 17-year-old. Sure, but not the mind. I want to keep everything I had between 17 and.
Well, it wouldn't be being it again if you were back. It would just be being it the first time. Got everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. How would 17-year-old Mary act?
Right about the same.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
He'd be drunker.
Chaotic and immature.
I was gonna say, can we still take you into pubs? Are you gonna get carded?
I mean,
Probably. That's what the beauty is. Disguise self.
yeah.
Just make yourself look older again.
So hopefully the bad luck doesn't rub off when I tried to convince Slaughter. What if we meet at the campfire tomorrow night at this time, and I'll let you know our answer.
Yeah, sure. That's great.
Cool. Does that wrap up everything we want to do the first day?
Yeah, other than I'm going to describe in detail to everybody that I saw. I don't know if they can draw any conclusions from it that I missed on my wisdom check, but I described all of them, everything.
And it sounds like just confirmation of what we already knew.
Yeah.
They're shady as fuck.
And you did
steal the
platinum?
That might
So-
kill them off that we're onto them.
So the dragon group is working for the hell group.
We don't know.
Potentially.
They're
Like, that's
sponsored.
the leader of the
Somebody
hell group.
sponsored.
It's not looking good.
No concrete.
Someone
evidence.
with the initial H. We don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, the second day, Cedric comes out. Two things of note happen. One in the morning, another adventuring party shows up.
Motherfuckers.
It's really hurting our odds.
Their name is Mage You Look. And they are from the Midvale Mage Academy.
Okay.
They are all illusionists.
Okay.
Bunch of fucking assholes.
Yeah. Steve's, it's not like them very much.
Here comes trouble, you guys.
Their leader is a gnome illusionist.
It
hence
just
the
said
name.
sorry,
Okay.
it just said bunch of fucking assholes on Steve's screen.
Yeah. Good.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. So the leader
Yeah,
is a gnome.
there's an option to do adult language filters, but I'm not doing that.
Oh, made you look.
Their leader is a gnome illusionist named Grimst. They also have several other mages in their group and one dwarf who is actually a mage hunter.
Huh.
So he's employed by the school to hunt down rogue mages.
Apostates.
Yeah, apostates. So he's joined them. So there's five in
Otherwise known
total.
as mages that don't want to be controlled by these fascist pricks.
All right, Runa,
More or less.
save it for your weekly meetings.
More or less.
Put it on Tumblr.
Subscribe to my Zine.
So when you walk in, or when they walk into the camp in the morning around breakfast, everyone make an insight check.
Inside or outside?
Site.
Oh,
Got an 18.
I rolled an 18,
Atta
which
boy.
means I
There
got
we
a
go.
20.
-1, baby. Yeah, 16.
Oh, cool. Anyone who beats a 15, notice that the gnome is definitely eyeing up Runa. And if Sparky is active, also Sparky.
Good iron or bad iron?
Bad eye.
Yeah. Whisper over to Runa.
I'm gonna make eye contact with the gnome and then spit on the ground.
That doesn't help.
I'll second that. I glare at the gnome.
Are we giving you guys the hairy eyeball? We and the snake guy?
I look at him eye to eye because we're on the same level.
They go up to Cedric. They present their letters of marque and their money, and they set up a tent, just like you guys. The second thing of note that happens is they come out and explain the actual prize. So, they basically say, like, just a reminder of the terms or where the terms are sitting now. They want 30% of the hoard. You get to keep 70. You choose what you keep. And then you will get, if whoever brings back the skull of the dragon as proof that he's been killed.
That's going to take a while to carve out.
They will give you will get this keep, and they showcase like on the map where it is. So up here is that's where House Kruger rules. They're the Lords Paramount. They have a big garrison where these rivers meet called Tempest Keep. So they're the highest ranking lord in that area. Below them at the level of lord is House Hume, and they rule over Bishop's Gate. They have on their in what is their kingdom for lands, there is an abandoned tower that has been the spot of many battles in the past. That tower will be rebuilt and attached to a keep. A wall will be put up to form a village, and there are about 20 families in the area, most of them farmers, but some tradesmen.
So the keep is not in the wild. It's not even near the wildland.
Yeah, that's what I whisper over to Mary, like that's not near the wildlands at all.
Yeah. Nope. They said this is where they've decided to.
It's not an existing keep. They're building it.
They're in the process of building it right now. But you will have 20
the capital
from that keep.
yes.
Probably a fortnight.
So then,
Okay.
does that mean we'll be like vassals, or I mean, obviously we'd be like, I guess vassals of Omeron, but like you said, they're like, is that part of the Hume lands, or is that like a separate own thing?
So you will be,
probably humans, dwarves, elves.
you will receive the rank of lesser lord. Your lord will be House Hume, whose lord in turn is House Kruger. You will have 20 families who will serve as your vassals. Go ahead.
What were you saying, Childers?
So we're to pay taxes to the Hume family after this, once we attain all these lands and the keep.
You got it.
Okay. Being rich isn't all it's cut out to be, guys.
Yeah, House Kruger reports to House Terminus, right?
Yeah, Kruger reports to Terminus. Yep, that's how it works.
So it's just like a big circle right
Big
now.
circle.
Found another loophole.
Cool.
So, I mean, what is that implication for you guys who have land?
I never thought that the keep was going to be in the wildlands.
But the dragon's in the wildland.
I mean,
So we don't care? Collectively, we don't give a shit?
I mean,
Milo doesn't give a shit. He already gave up his claim to the keep.
we should have known it wasn't going to be in the wildlands, since Omeron does not own the wildlands.
I never thought it was in the wild. I think Mary had some impression that it was in the wildlands.
You guys were talking mad schwizzbang about the.
He wants to restore the wildlands, and I have a monastery I want to restore in the wildlands, but I never had any illusions that the keep was in the wild.
Well, I have bad news for you now. You're going to have a lot of illusions. Did you look at here?
So this is
Oh.
Fine.
I think we're okay.
what do they want?
It looks like.
It doesn't actually.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah.
Oh.
Is that still visible, guys, for
Yeah.
you? Like, does it look bad?
I think it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's good.
Walt and Scott are green.
Why are we green?
TV.
That is,
That is
true.
weird.
Why's my chin that long?
I don't know why you're green. There's no green light. I wonder
Green's
if
not
the
bad, though.
camera's like compensating in some way.
Green's not bad though. Green's good.
Yeah, from the purple.
You guys are basically orcs now.
Nice. Make Nick blue.
Yeah, there we go. That was just some wild magic went off and
Just went off.
I do kind of also ask around if somebody has a cleric about. Oh, there's probably a cleric. The dwarf in that group.
did we determine that you knew that remove curse would get rid of it?
Arcana check. Can I make an Arcana check for that? I give it. I'm gonna use lucky.
What's your percentage at?
Oh, I got.
What's your percentage at?
I don't know. 20, 25 now, I guess.
I'll roll one in. Get it either.
You got an 18, dude.
Oh yeah, 18.
Oh,
Look at
that's
that.
okay.
Yeah, you know,
Why am
remove.
I fucking rolling that?
You have a high suspicion that remove curse will do it. There's a group full of mages. They can cast it.
Yeah,
Um,
you help eyeball him.
The ones that just showed up that are giving us fucking stink eye.
We're giving Rune the stink eye, but
Yeah,
yeah.
well, Rune is part of our team.
Yeah.
They're giving Runa the stink eye. They're giving us the stink eye.
Yeah, that's right.
I told Runa her enemies were my enemies because she helped me.
Nice.
That's right.
I thought the dwarf in the team of 5 was a cleric.
Which team of 5?
The one
The
our pals.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I would ask him if
Okay.
he might be able to cast remove curse on me. Get rid of this blue hue I have.
He says, yes, I would be willing to help.
Cool. I'd happily give him, I don't know, what's remove curse worth? 50 gold?
Like 300.
300 gold? Give him 300 gold.
Sounds good. Good doing business with you.
Wonderful. Has Slaughter thought about
You're meeting
us
back.
teaming up?
You're supposed to meet back tonight.
Okay, I know.
So he
Is that why the mood lighting kicked in?
yeah, he cast the spell and prays to Morden to remove your bad luck that has stained you, and
Oh.
as he lays his hands on you, your blueness disappears.
Wonderful.
I'm surprised Throck still talks to us after we rejected him from crying that.
Yeah, he doesn't
Fine.
hold grudges like some people.
Did that remove curse also take the
Not
age
going
thing
in the
away?
book.
No, that's permanent.
Is that the dude I told to get fucked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we want this dude crying all over the place with us.
It does not remove the age thing.
That's a guy
Correct.
somebody cast suggestion on and suggested that he go home.
Oh yeah, that was me.
That was you.
Yeah, I think I suggest you get fucked or something.
I suggest you fuck off.
Yeah.
Cool. So that night at the campfire, Tea Leaf is there.
Yeah.
He says, "We're in."
Wonderful. Wonderful. See, we know that cooperation works.
Yeah,
Yes.
in the void. It's
Yeah.
right all the time.
Right.
I'll say I never agreed to this.
Dude, it's fine.
I'm-
We got teams. It makes sense. It makes sense. Well, and they're not gonna. If it comes down to us in the end, I feel like our team. And either way, it's a win-win because the dragon's gonna die and it's in the wild.
So like I guess what happens when it comes to claiming the dragon's head?
What do you mean?
Like what are the
Well,
terms?
I mean,
what are the terms of the deal? Like
listen-
making an alliance. but,
Whoever
like,
kills the dragon gets to claim its head.
This is. I'm just gonna throw out.
You don't think?
In before we're walking back with the dragon's head, and somebody quotes the rule that it says you just have to be the one to bring back the dragon's head. Ha ha ha! And attack. That's fucking.
That's gonna happen, but not with this team.
100%.
Not with this team. That's why
100%
we
gonna
just
happen.
we just teamed up with this team to say that's not gonna happen between us.
Now,
But other teams will totally do that.
Brimstone Brotherhood and the Weir Wardens. Yes, I would agree.
So I would like to have a discussion amongst our teams. Like, what is our plan for lordship?
I just want it to be a good place for the halfling caravan to stop by. That's really all I care about.
I'm like all the places, good places.
I'm happy to take charge of training the militia.
So who actually wears the crown then?
We all do.
I'm gonna handle.
We're a council. We're a
I'm gonna
council.
handle
Yeah,
the
we'll
tourism.
lead as 5 kings.
We'll
Yeah,
lead,
five
we'll lead as a
kings.
council.
Oh,
I'm not going to take it. But I'll be on- But I'll be on the
I think it's 6, actually. I think it's 6.
Council of 6.
So
we-
Terminus is already like the big ruler, right?
In
So,
5, Milo traded his position of the entitlement to this in order to get Terminus on board, if you recall.
So
Oh.
I do vaguely
there,
remember that.
like the Midvale Mages Academy does rule the council.
Yeah.
There's a precedent.
We'll be a council.
There
Like
must-
a newfangled liberal, right there, messing with tradition.
yeah, yeah.
okay.
So there is a precedent where like at least one group has done.
You know what? We're gonna build the best goddamn hold cat fast Omeron's ever seen.
I don't know about this
Hell yeah.
this caravan thing coming through though. Those guys.
What do you mean?
You're
It's
not
going to be
wrong.
excellent for the growth of our town.
Good trade.
Just you know,
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
we'll get on that later.
Yeah, let's table that.
How far, like, where is the whole fast? Can you point to it on the map?
Put a pin in that discussion.
Yeah, until we have
It's
a
on,
council for.
it's on the border, Nick. Like right against the river almost.
Okay.
All right.
All right, second day
Not
on.
great if we get invaded.
Yes, although they were supposed to meet at night, right? Or was
Yeah.
that the next day?
No, we just did that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good. They're good.
Why is the tower constantly attacked at Holdfast?
Who do you ask on that, Cedric?
Yeah.
He says so. He's like, if I may have explained that poorly. The tower was abandoned during the original Great War. The family that lived there was killed by a group of demons. And then during the Faustian War, it was known for an ambush that occurred with the epic. I don't know if you've heard of the epic heroes, Faustian War, but they were ambushed by, I think it was these like vampire owls. I don't know. The story gets twisted around, but
Oh.
that's what it's kind of known for. It's been abandoned
Okay.
since.
It
It's not
is
cursed.
geographically like on the
Some might say it's cursed, but I don't believe in such things.
Good.
Oh.
It's only really, I mean, really, there was a family that lived there and they died. That's the only thing that happened.
I mean, that does happen eventually, doesn't it?
The epic group fight, the epic group won fight. So, and then they say that it caused the very gods to vomit their victory.
Really? Interesting.
It's an inside joke. Paul threw up after that fight because
Oh.
he
Yeah.
thought he was going to beat our
Yeah.
fucking ass. And
I
we
got
Oh,
it.
wrecked,
that fight.
we wrecked his ass.
Probably really, really fucking
Was that
quick.
the whole shatter thing?
Yeah. No, you know what? That might have been that fight that he threw up. I don't know. Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
So third day. So I don't actually have a physical map, so apologies, but they're gonna show you a. So no other group shows up. It looks like this is it.
6 total groups.
6 total groups starting at dawn the next day. They're gonna show you a map, but they're gonna say, like Cedric says, like, be advised, like, cartographers face serious challenges mapping out the wildlands because they are always shifting and moving.
What? I mean, I don't know how much
And why
my
aren't you able
character
to
would
keep
know.
there?
It's not there.
You gotta fix them.
You almost went for it, though, didn't you?
What is the reason it shifts around? Like it's another plane or something like that, kind of in
It's like
inhabiting it.
Terminus with the shadow plane.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Shadow
legends have it that a long time ago, the land was cursed, and a rift was opened with the plane of shadows. They constantly seek in and change the landscape.
Like a manifest zone.
However, our latest known maps show that the dragon, whose name is Sazerac,
Sounds very draconic.
yeah, very draconic
And delicious.
and delicious. He inhabits an area that they claim used to be called Milan Karas. Anyone that speaks Elven knows that means City of Friends. It was a city on a small island where the halflings and the elves would meet to trade.
Okay.
An island.
So it's a city on an island in the
Yeah.
wildlands?
It occupies an area that some folks know as Skull Bay, though at this point the iron it's really more of a swamp, and the island's but a ruin.
So, question. Part of the like backstory was, navigating the wildlands to get to this monastery here and there.
On the road to Shambhala.
Would that help? Is that going familiarity going to help at all with us finding it? Like, do I recognize? Do I know where Malankaras is?
Make a survival check with advantage.
If I had known you were such a badass veteran of the Wildlands, I probably would have mentioned shit about going to visit.
Oh, you didn't roll that one.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean,
Roll it again.
Nick, do you really want to blow yourself?
got 20.
Awesome.
Nick just
30%.
So you don't when you initially look at the map, you don't recognize it, and then
Has been a while.
Mary tells you that he thinks the map's upside down. And
Well, I want to say, with my advantage, I had a 15,
okay,
and then the one I would re-roll because
it's fine. Yeah, you turn it around, and you notice that. Oh yeah, so the Skull Bay. You've never heard it called that, but the monastery is not far from there, like within a day.
Okay.
So you could potentially have a shortcut if you wanted to follow it.
Why would we not want a shortcut?
yeah, I mean, I will point that out to the group after the meeting.
So they say it's about how many miles a day do you want?
8.
Thank you. I'm gonna say it's about.
What if you're really trying to push it though?
It's probably also difficult terrain.
So basically, using the route that they're going, it's going to take about 4 days. But using what you know, you can have a straighter path and do it in 3 days.
Is the straighter path
Okay,
more
hang on,
dangerous
so-
by chance?
Going at a normal pace according to the BlackCitadelRPG.com Overland Travel 5th Edition summary says 24 miles in normal condition.
24 miles and walking in a day.
Still committing to my 4 days.
Okay.
3 miles per hour for 8 hours.
If you're walking all day long, man, you can walk a while. More than a while.
4 days.
4 days.
Anyways,
3 days if you take the shortcut. Because of your survival check, it is not more dangerous, though. The terrain is not as cleared out, basically. But to be
more
honest, it's all
Wild.
yeah, but it's all difficult terrain at that point anyway. So it's really not that big of a disadvantage.
I would like to find out as much as I can on black dragons. I don't know. There's probably not much to research here unless
We know acid.
We know acid. That's
We
why
know
we got
acid.
acid potions.
Yeah, we had done some research on one of the
Okay.
towns, and that's what you.
so we know acid.
I think we each have an acid.
we know
resistance
acid?
potion.
Oh, that's right.
But
that's
do
right.
we know? Do they have any weaknesses? Did we ever find any information on that?
I don't know. And that,
I think they're weak to acid.
yeah,
I believe.
I remember acid.
I do believe
I remember
that they
acid
are
was
weak
important.
to swords.
Swords.
Yeah.
All right. So you got a sword. That's good.
Accurate.
Anything about where they like to keep their lairs or their loot?
Make an Arcana check, Scott.
I will also make.
I saw any dragon books in the Worm Wardens.
That's 17.
Can I just do lucky myself with the feet anytime?
Yeah.
All right, I use a lucky.
You also have
It's my own lucky. Yeah. Oh no, I have a. Yeah, it's a halfling thing.
Oh no, that's only on ones.
That's not. No,
Only
I
on
don't
ones.
have the lucky feet. So yeah, I don't get it.
What'd you get?
It's 5, I think.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Okay, so you already actually did
Yeah.
Black Dragon research, so you can answer Remy's question. They typically like to inhabit swamps and ruins.
Swamps and ruins. It's probably in the ruin of that.
Like
too.
underground or.
Yeah, like underground or like in the.
It is not unusual for a black dragon's lair to be flooded in certain parts with swamp water.
Sorry, did you just say it's not unusual?
Did.
We're not going to talk about that.
It's not unusual.
Yeah.
By anyone.
So we're gonna have to go through swamp water.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that. Like, we're short. We're gonna have to swim a lot.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry, did I hear
can you
somebody
carry
mention
me,
swamp
Cass,
water?
at
No,
some point?
I'm not that strong.
And I need a donkey.
I'll put you on my.
Runa already volunteered to carry me, so you can't. Runa.
Oh,
Mary, I'll carry you.
you're gonna carry me?
I've only got
It's- you
12
know-
strength.
Yeah, I'll put you in my back.
Interestingly, my
Awesome.
strength is only 10, so I cannot carry a whole lot of stuff, even though I'm wearing
Oh,
full
so-
plate armor and I'm a melee like brawler.
I'm actually stronger than Runa, so I guess.
Okay.
Well, we'll deal with that when we come to it, but it does worry me that we may have to go under the swamp.
We'll burn that bridge when we get.
Do you share your knowledge of the shortcut with anyone?
I mean,
Should we let our friends know? I don't know, because I feel like no matter what, there's going to be a team that beats us there.
what's that?
I feel like no matter what, there's going to be some team that beats us
We
there with
Mages are
magic.
probably gonna
mean-
do cheating shit like teleporting.
Yeah.
I will share it with the
Is that
group.
cheating?
I'll share it with the group, but I am not inclined to share it with. I mean, I know the Adventures 5, like we struck this deal, but I'm not like. I mean,
You could just agree to lead
No,
us
I
there.
don't think that we should.
Yeah, I want to hear Childers. What are you going to say?
No, I was just saying, I don't think that we should be giving anybody else a heads up or like advantage. You know, it's still a competition.
I feel torn because we did make an alliance with the Adventures 5, so I feel like I'm like at least obligated to be like, hey, like I don't necessarily like are they like what are the terms of our
That's
alliance? I
that's
think we never
very
really-
important. What our
That-
terms are.
Our two teams will not attack one another throughout the whole thing.
And if it comes down to it,
And if it comes down to it, whoever kills the dragon wins.
Oh, then fuck no, I'm not telling them anything.
so we're still an
There's
independent
nothing,
team.
There's nothing that obligates us to give them any extra information. It just means that we won't like. And I mean, you know, if they get attacked by somebody else, I'll back them up. But I'm not gonna share the information with them. I'll share it with our group, but not with any of the other parties.
Scott, what your passive perception's like? Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
my
we still
passive
wanna win,
perception
right?
is
We didn't-
18.
Nobody want to
Yeah.
hit shoulders with the "I didn't come here to make friends" line real quick?
Um,
Yeah,
you notice as
I'm not here to make friends. I came here to win.
Cassavel is explaining to your group about this shortcut, you hear somebody in the bushes behind you, and you turn around and you see a gnome.
Fucking Grimst.
Yeah, I turn right around and point and go, Hark! Who's there? Hark is my new favorite word.
Bring it back.
He's hearkening to the old days.
Do I recognize him as one of the gnomes from the dwarf gnome group?
He is one of the gnomes from the Dwarf Gnome group. Yeah,
Ironclad
the
Fellowship.
So he heard our plan.
Did.
And he knows all about our little shortcut.
Son of a bitch.
So we should kill him.
He says, "I won't tell anyone else. I promise."
Is there a way we can take his memory?
Anyone have the modify memory spell?
Not like 11,000th level.
Like 4th or 5th level spell. I don't think it's that high, but we're not there.
No, and I don't think I.
Jedi mind trick. And Jedi mind trick him.
No, I mean it's obviously.
Can you suggest that he forget what he
I,
heard?
I was gonna say, I think the terms of suggestion are probably limited, where I can't like modify his memory or suggest he doesn't go that way because that's
Maybe you could
more of a
suggest that
long-term.
you tell no one.
How about you suggest he fuck himself?
Yeah, I don't know how that
For
works.
for the next 8 hours, I would imagine.
Well, when are we
Or
due to leave?
suggest that they
Next morning.
avoid the same path.
The next morning? Is it less than 8 hours?
Got
All
it.
right. Well, if you're
Got
going to
it.
sleep, it's probably at least.
Suggest, motherfucker, that is a lie. I meant to throw off this other.
See, I
We
think
could also.
Whatever
I think-
suggestion you make is going to wear off by the time the thing starts.
Yeah.
All right, listen.
You could also
I was
suggest.
gonna say I think that's kind of pushing the terms of suggestion. We can't modify memories, and
Yeah.
Hear me out. We fucking kill him.
well, that would be breaking the
that's-
rules.
that's what I
Breaking
just
the
said.
rules.
No, yeah, I don't want to get
Even
disqualified.
attacking
What
him
if we report him?
for what? He didn't break any rules.
You
He's
said-
just listening.
Yeah.
He says, like, listen, man, I won't tell anyone else but our group. It'll be our little secret.
How about you don't tell anybody?
Well, I'm going to tell the other Ironclad Fellowship people.
Right. So how about we just kill him?
Let's make an alliance.
How about we cut? I say,
Okay, they're not.
What's up?
can I make an intimidation check and say like, well, if you do that, we're gonna just like cut your tongue out, basically.
Yeah, you can totally do that. Go ahead and make an intimidate check.
Good.
You would also have to. He's more than likely, as a member of a wizard heavy crew, he's probably literate as well. So you're gonna want to go ahead and cut off all of his fingers.
It's not a.
No,
He's
it's
not with the
him.
wizard crew.
He's with the dwarf.
dwarves.
No.
Oh wait.
Ironclad fellowship.
They
Not,
would
not
actually-
made you look.
If we were making like another truce, they would be the second group.
The
I
Ironclad
rolled a
fellowship.
15.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to
So
that.
is it a 15?
Yeah, I got a 15 on my roll.
Okay.
Why don't we make a second truce with these guys?
He
Or
says
I'll
like
let you handle this.
he says like I won't tell anyone, man. Promise. And he just runs away.
All right.
Oh, there
too
goes
late
that.
for that.
Well, now at least they fear us.
I guess, but
We didn't have to kill
hopefully
him.
that doesn't bite us in the ass.
Would you rather? Would you rather be feared or loved?
Loved.
I'd rather be both. Why not both?
Machiavelli's just feared. Cool.
I want people to be afraid of how much they love me.
Is that the Michael Scott quote? I know that there's one in there. I was trying to
That
figure.
is, yeah, that's from The Office.
So
Well, if we start seeing them following us or something, but
anything else we want to do on the third day before we head out on the quest?
no.
All right.
Just
Anyone else
yes,
a prepared
supply up.
spellcaster, or is it just me?
Oh,
I
Have I
am as
noticed-
a
I think-
bard.
Have I
Well, no, I'm
noticed
not
anybody
prepared.
walking?
I think it's
through-
just
there's
you.
no swamp
Well,
right here.
Walt too,
Okay.
right?
Never mind.
Milo, yeah.
I was just going to say,
Two
reminder if
levels
you're a
of the
prepared
artificer.
spellcaster to go through and prepare, maybe you want to tweak your prepared spells like I did for the dragon hunt.
Absorb
Tweaking
elements.
Jason, I have one thing.
What's up?
I'm gonna go try to chum it up old Lord Hellshade. He's not a lord, the Hellshade, is he?
He goes by Sir Hellshade.
Sir Hellshade. Okay, I'm just gonna go try to chum it up with their group and see if they'll just like make any plans or anything like that. Because he seemed like he was like cool with me.
He's
Yeah.
real cool, man.
He's cool
Just
with
be
you.
like so. What you guys
gonna
like
try to recruit him.
thinking about doing stuff? You know.
Make a persuasion check.
Shit, I don't think I have that. Check.
Should we be concerned that Constantine keeps chumming it up with the people that don't like us?
We should be concerned about a
not
lot with
good.
Constantine.
It was less than a 10.
Anything about
rolled
Constantine
an
that
8.
shouldn't concern?
So as soon as you walk up, he says, Sir Constantine. And he extends a.
Sir Hellshade, brother, how are you?
I'm doing good, brother. He extends a handshake.
What's up, big guy?
He gives you the Paul Jokiel grab your forearm, full swing shake.
Jeez.
Hell yeah.
But when you ask what he's up to or whatever, he goes like, "Oh, brother, I as much as I admire you as a worthy rival, I can't divulge our plans. But make an insight check."
Let's see. Not a strong one for me.
Okay, no worries. So it just looks like he's trying to
Hold
keep
on
it
a
close to the chest.
Yeah, it was a 9. Not good.
He says, however, if you do want to share a glass of wine, my treat.
It's
Oh,
poison.
Sounds good. I haven't had a glass of wine in a couple hundred years.
Yeah. He says, I'm not a big fan of the elves. They're a little soft for my liking, but I got to give them this. They do make a good glass of wine. This is a Neverth Red. About 500 years old is the vintage.
Cheers to you.
Cheers. He breaks open the bottle and pours a glass for each of you and cheers you up.
Yeah, I'll drink it.
Yeah. It's fine. He didn't he's not doing anything shady.
No,
I'm not intimidated
this
by
guy
us.
likes it.
Yeah.
Because we're elves and halflings.
He says, what's your group's plan?
We're gonna go this way. Dude, just straightforward, right into the Wildlands, man. We're just gonna hack our way through straight to the dragon.
Nice.
Can I make up your persuasion check?
What'd you say?
He wants to know if he should make a check to sell that story.
check?
I mean, you're not like really lying.
He's just withholding.
Make a deception check, but very easy DC.
I wonder what
Okay.
these guys think about Runa.
Runa has a lot of enemies.
Guys,
Oh no.
What'd you get?
It's oh god. I rolled a 1.
Not close enough to
Yeah,
Nick.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
close to that to be?
30 feet.
Oh.
no.
He goes like, "What are you hiding from us, Constantine? It sounds like you guys got a plan up your sleeve."
Everybody has a fucking plan.
Don't fucking tell him.
Everybody has a plan till they get punched in the
Yeah,
mouth.
I'll
Mike
say
Tyson.
So maybe this meeting should end here. I push the glass to him and just get up and walk away.
All right. Good luck.
To you as well, sir.
As you guys are sitting by the fire on the third night, the other gnome, Grimst, from the Midvale Mage Academy, comes over and says, "Is that Runa Forge I see?"
Who's asking?
My name is
Yeah, it's
Grimst.
me. What's up?
I'm an illusionist with the Midvale Academy.
Well, yeah, I saw you guys come in.
Yeah, we if I remember correctly, you used to make magic items in Days End.
I still make magic items, but I'm out in the field now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you
Began my
used to.
adventuring career a few months ago. But yeah,
There's not a lot
I
of
am
small.
from Days End.
There's not a lot of small shops that can compete with us, but you and that Ratchet guy, man, used to give us a run for our money.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Why do you guys up and leave?
Didn't they burn down his
You
shop?
didn't hear. Yeah. Oh, you didn't hear about Ratchet's shop being, burned down.
He
You wouldn't
goes
know anything
like
about that, would you?
his whole expression changes and he goes like, "Oh my god, that's awful." Make an insight check.
Okay.
I mean, we're all here, right?
Yeah, we all.
Everyone can
really?
make an insight check. Yep.
Really good because I have a -1.
I mean, I got a 10.
And I rolled a 1. I got a 0, baby.
Well, you're within 30 feet of Nick, so you can reroll
Yeah,
your
you
one.
can re-roll that.
Hey,
Goes
look.
up to 35%.
Okay.
I
Much
also
better.
rolled
Got
a
a
1.
15.
Wait, you can't do that for both of us.
Not
right?
at the same time.
Okay.
Different rounds.
All right, so with the 15 and anyone that
I got a 16.
got anywhere close to that or beat it, how the fuck do you make insight lucky? And I'm running out of like things to do here. He
Mary spits in the fire. It just reminds you of a time.
yeah at that
I poke the fire.
at that exact moment, Mary pokes the fire, and the light, it flares up, and you can see clearly the expression on his face. And he has not heard that, and he is legitimately sincere. At least as much as you can be. Like, it's like being at a party and having someone tell you bad news. It's a little awkward. Like, you feel bad.
Yeah.
But at the
Yeah.
same time, you're trying to get your buzz on.
Yeah, like he doesn't. It's not like he doesn't care. It's just like he's kind of caught off guard and he feels bad for you. So he's legitimate. If they were involved with the scheme, he doesn't know anything about it.
We can truce a lot of groups here.
He said, "Oh, I didn't hear that. That's wild. I'm sorry. I thought it was because you guys, word around the Mage Academy is that you guys stole our technology."
Yeah, I wouldn't believe anything you hear going around the Mage Academy.
I'm
All of our
currently.
designs were original.
Are you sure, man? That Ratchet guy, where? How do you know that he didn't take them from us?
Because I've seen, his schematics, man. He's my teacher. I'm very familiar with his work. I know what his work looks like.
So you guys just happen to use the same runes that we use on 30% of our weapons?
Maybe they
These runes have
copied.
been around for thousands of years.
Oh, that's true. I mean, that's where we got
You
it from.
didn't You didn't invent those runes, man. They've been around. You can't just claim ownership over some runes.
Hey,
It's nonsense.
They may have been around, but no one else was put a patent on them like we did. But
Yeah, I guess that's true. No one else did that.
Well, good luck in the hunt. Maybe if you win, it'll help smooth things over with the guild. Or with the Mage
Yeah, sure.
Academy, rather.
Okay. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. So that was the third day. So everyone, you have that, well, I'm not going to speak for your characters, but you may have a bit of anxiety, butterflies in your stomach as you lay down to rest or trance or whatever you do that night.
Or not.
Or not, if you're
I'm going
Milo.
to play them a restful song.
Oh.
Rest well.
Remy's going to play a restful song.
What does that do?
Rest well. Well,
I'm just
everybody
gonna
rests
watch
extra
it.
well,
Oh, nice.
and
Nice.
you would normally regain extra hit points and stuff.
Oh,
You're singing
yeah.
us to sleep?
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
So as your thoughts drift to the next day and to, really what the culmination of what the past couple of months has been leading up to, the possibility of a lordship, the possibility of becoming adventurers of fame and fortune as you slay a dragon that's threatening this town.
Well, we're already the heroes of fortune.
You're you begin to feel, like I said, that those butterflies and anxiety, but Remy plays a nice restful song and puts everyone at ease. What do you say, Remy? What's your song? Give me the highlights.
Yeah. Yeah, milky drink.
Drinking milk. Drinking milk.
Oh, I just finished my milk.
Yeah. Run to the restroom.
Grab me one, two, please.
Oh.
Oh, Scott, let's go.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's got to be something calming, right? It can't be amping us up.
Encouraging.
Yeah, encouraging. I mean, I don't know. Play some kind of song about this is what we've been training for and everything.
It's you don't even need lyrics though, right? You just
The
need
Eye of the
instruments,
Tiger.
right? Like
Yeah.
It's like a nice little lute tune.
I got a loot.
Thank you, sir.
So as their anxiety,
Lowest master of puppets.
Eye of the Tiger.
I literally just said that.
Oh, did you?
as your anxiety
Hard
catches
to fall
on,
asleep. Gets you so amped up.
Remy plays a song about how this is what you guys have been training for, and
This is it, boys. This is war.
This is it, boys. This is war.
How about Born on the Bayou? Or like any like
The point is, he puts your minds at ease by reminding you that you're not here because of the path that lies before you, but because of the path that lies behind you.
It's good.
And that you
Like
train
that?
for this and you're ready. Make a persuasion check, or not persuasion, a performance check.
That's probably not my good one. That's not bad.
you know what's
Plus
going
five.
to be very valuable on this trek? Is this tiny hut that we're staying in.
That is a 19, 14.
that was a really good point.
Yeah, we have. It's great that you can cast this tiny hut.
Oh yeah. I'm sure
Yeah.
no one in the mage
I'm sure they can do
mage
it.
you look can do it, but
We're gonna put all their points into teleport.
All right, the culmination of the song and the past couple of days and the months of adventuring is going to give everybody a point.
I'm inspired.
Hey.
Nice.
Even inspired myself a little bit.
There you go. And next day, as the sun comes up around 6 to 7 a.m., what would be normally our time,
So I'm gonna immediately go around like slapping everyone on the back, like, you guys ready?
a hearty breakfast is served, and the 6 groups line up on the outskirts of the wildlands. Cedric Kruger
Just a
is
quick
there.
note, I'm switching out one of my infusions today. I'm scrapping Sparky and instead doing Armor of Magical Strength. Just FYI. I've also switched out some of my prepared spells.
So that you can carry his ass around.
All right, so we show up at the starting line.
At the breakfast, I take a whole bunch of food.
Smart. Yeah, put it all in the bag of holding,
Yeah,
all the
put it-
extras.
yeah.
Cedric comes up. He has a bejeweled sword with a amethyst. It's like gold and a light steel color with an amethyst in the hilt. And he raises it up on the starting line, swings it down, and says, begin. And then whoever gets the dragon, bring it back here. We'll get your reward.
Second, he cuts that just.
Those are different
Yeah, we
things.
start calling
What are
Your
different things?
reward or your reward?
Well, he said whoever kills the dragon, bring back the head. It's different.
Everyone races for the cornucopia.
Yeah, what do all the other teams do? Do the mages
So some of them
teleport?
legit like do start running into the woods. Yeah.
We still have our
Yeah,
cart,
dude.
right?
I'm following. I'm
Right?
following.
Yeah, we're
Cassaville.
taking
I'm
a
going
cart,
full
right?
speed ahead.
The cart is not.
It's a swimp.
Does anyone have any like? I don't think so, based on the composition of the group. But anyone have any rangery shit that helps in the swamp?
I have survival.
Okay. Just make sure. it's
No,
not
like
enemy.
anything that
I don't
helps
have
in
anything.
difficult terrain.
Bernard is a ranger, but his land is not
Yeah.
swamp.
I didn't realize Bernard was a ranger this whole time.
Don't you get to
Yeah,
pick a
me
second
neither.
terrain at some point? Jeez,
Yeah.
Bernard.
He might actually get to.
I don't know.
Well, we're not in swamp right
He
now.
would
we're in
probably know
forest,
better
right?
than anyone.
Yeah, Steve, when you played
Mactar.
Magtar, do you get to pick a second terrain at some point?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, you get to pick a second terrain and a third. Like you get to pick several over the course of the class.
I would say I don't think it's by level 5 though.
I'm gonna look.
I don't remember the levels.
Bernard's level 8.
I feel like we would go at a normal walking pace.
I mean,
We should start off. We don't want to tire ourselves out, though.
That's right.
so Bernard, you said Bernard and Cassandra are like part of our group now
Yeah.
too. Like,
Yep.
okay.
And coward.
I will
Coward.
say
Howard the Courage Dog.
our speed being 25 is a huge disadvantage over
Oh
a
yeah.
3-day trek.
I thought we were fucking carrying you shitbags.
Yes, please.
Well, the good news
Yeah, we
is
have, don't we have like a cart?
No
the
card.
cart. He said the cart will do very poorly in this terrain. So the good news is the only other people that know of the shortcut is a bunch of shorter people, right?
Yeah,
so
that's true.
they would be in the same boat.
I think every group has a small creature,
Okay.
which was not planned, but I think
All
it
right.
is. They got the kobolds. Yeah, the one has a halfling.
Okay.
It's probably everyone but the
So we're all
Brimstone
moving
Brotherhood,
at like
'cause-
25 as the slowest man.
Brimstone Brotherhood has a halfling.
Oh, they do?
They have a hell thief.
Wow. Yeah, so okay, we're on even grounds there.
I still feel like there's probably going to be times where y'all pick us up.
He gets his second terrain at levels.
Oh, just
That
shy.
lazy piece of
Probably
shit ain't
because
level
he'll
6 yet?
learn it.
Probably
This
learn-
level.
He'll probably pick swamp.
No, that'll be great for the way back.
Yeah. So
That'll
how
help
you
us
guys
circumvent the people hunting us with the.
given the fact that you guys are going to take a shortcut, and everyone else is gonna sort of head down the normal path, how are you guys gonna like play that out?
How quickly do our paths diverge?
I would say that we would probably like. I mean, we're not gonna go sprinting off. Like we have two like
Yeah.
shorter people. Like they can fucking sprint and tire themselves off as much as they want,
Okay.
and like they will
Gotta
get
stay
ahead of
steady.
us. Like they'll get ahead of us. Like the only ones that might not are the the Ironclad Brother Fellowship, just because they know of the shortcut as well.
Mm-hmm.
Though you know, how well do they know the shortcut when?
So yeah, we could deceptively hang back a little bit and then branch
Yeah,
off.
like I personally know the shortcut. That guy just kind of overheard the shortcut.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
true.
so
They're
if
probably
he's
going to
in
be
there-
watching us the whole time.
Well,
They could try to follow us.
Should
Well,
be a stack right there on the left.
they should be confident enough in their own decisions.
well, perhaps we
They're
have
relying
somebody
on us.
who is well versed in that could like cover our tracks.
Oh, we do have that.
I can
Um,
cast magical darkness.
Dude, and if I do see
Just
any of
drop
them
it on them
following us
before
at
we
any
leave.
point,
Magical sharpness.
then I am going to suggest back to town or something like that.
The gnome.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you shouldn't go. I suggest you don't hunt this trip. I guess you need to start action now.
Yeah.
I suggest you go to Midvale.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna hold back, let everyone kind of they all diverge and go down the normal
We'll
path.
still walk, but we'll
Yeah.
go, we won't like.
A little slower.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
It's a marathon.
We're playing the long game.
Okay, and then you begin down your secret path.
Yeah.
So Cassavel, based on his knowledge of the terrain and the fact that he made, and the fact that you're also like from the Shadowlands, like that helps. Can guide you. The path that you're going down does not, like I mentioned, it doesn't look like a natural pathway. Like there's no carved out trail or whatever, but it's easy enough to traverse as anything else, and you're able to confidently take the group through the wildlands. As you enter this forest, it starts off looking like a fairly normal woodland terrain. However, after a few hours, the deeper that you get into it, you notice that what was like all the natural light that was coming from the sun now seems to be more of a ever-present overcast. There is like during the day you can still see like an overcast day in real life, but a lot of the colors look like they've been
A little more subdued.
a little more subdued. A lot of like grayscale looking shit. There's and lots of trees, lots of you don't see a lot of wildlife, like naturally occurring wildlife. And the ground is you're not anywhere near swampland yet, but it is fairly wet.
When we do see wildlife, what is it? Birds?
Actually, the first sign of wildlife you see is a
Ooh.
Murdering about the
Ominous.
countryside.
Okay. Proceed on our journey.
Yeah.
So basically almost the entire, so it's a 3-day trek, like I mentioned. The entire first day goes by and you have no sorts of problems or encounters based off of the way that.
So is it like time to set up camp? Is it?
Yep.
Well, at camp time, I tell everybody that I've been working on a spell.
Nice.
Move my hands around a little bit and summon a layman's tiny hut.
Nice.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, I've been kind of.
This place.
Is that
I knew we were going on a long journey, so I thought I should work on this.
is that a hidden hut too? Is it invisible from the outside?
I think you can still see it, but like
I think you can make them translucent, but I'd have to look up the spell. Not ours though. Ours isn't
But it's extra dimensional, right?
inside. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it looks like I think a translucent,
is it translucent?
or I think you can, like
I should look it up. But
Word. It's the
figured it's
opposite.
probably not that important.
Opaque.
Opaque. I don't think you can see through it.
but like you can see that it's there.
Yeah.
Right. We'll Google it for you, Nick.
But it's probably still like if you're looking at it, it's still hard to like.
Make out deets.
I just remember a Yeti scratching at one that we stayed in. Rhyme with Frostmate.
Yeah. That's the one mage in that group. Cast
Right.
So it is a 10-foot radius. The mobile dome of force springs into existence around and above you and remains stationary for the duration.
Maybe
The spell ends if I leave its area. 9 creatures of medium or smaller can fit inside.
Oh wow! So it's opaque from the outside and transparent from the inside,
Is that what it is, opaque?
and you can choose.
And it lasts for 8 hours. 10-foot radius around and above you. A 20 diameter.
Just make it the color
pretty
of the
cool.
jungle outside or the forest.
And it's really nice inside, right?
It's it's temperature comfortable.
Also tiny.
And light controlled too.
Dry.
And we can command the interior to become dimly lit or dark. The dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose, but it's transparent from the inside.
So you can make it kind of match.
Yeah,
It'll look
try
like
to
an orb.
make it like a greenish brown.
It's good. All right.
Greenish brown opaque.
First day was at the more you are towards the edge of the forest, more normal it is. But as you continue to go into wildlands, challenging.
Weird.
So we will need day 2 survival check. But you have a normal night's rest. You do sleep. Your sleep is a little uneasy, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Just like, just enough that it's maybe on your mind.
Nick, do you eat some of the breakfast leftovers in your bag?
Fuck yeah. Bunch of biscuits.
In contrast to that, your trance is not negatively impacted. Quite the opposite. It seems more robust in this area, and like your spirit sensei is less dreamlike and more grounded in reality.
Okay.
You have a really good train.
All right. I like that.
Good sesh, guys. Good
Like
sesh.
that. I will say like the next morning when we wake up, I say, guys, if it's like fair warning. Well, I guess I do have a question. Are there like pockets of the Shadowfell that like come through here? Like I guess as far as like Shadar Kai are concerned, like when they're in the Shadowfell, they look wizened, whereas like they look kind of like pale elves in the.
So there are pockets where they're coterminous. There's also like it's not unheard of for people to wander into accidental portals like Narnia style.
Okay.
Also, there are known portals that allow you to pass back and forth. But nothing is impacting you.
Okay. But I will say, since this area is heavily influenced by the Shadowfell, it's especially important that you kind of like do your best to be mindful of keeping your positive emotions up. Shadowfell tends to draw out the melancholy, the malaise in people. So just it'll mute those positive emotions. So just something to be mindful if you start to like have these negative thoughts. Just try to push them out and remember that's probably an effect of the area.
Gotta keep on the sunny side.
For once, I agree with you on that.
Heroes of Fortune on 3.
As everybody wakes in the morning, I summon some good berries to hand out for breakfast.
What?
They're for the road, yeah.
Dude, we don't even. That's so great. Now we don't have to eat.
They should sustain you all day
Who
long.
needs a fucking ranger when you've got
Damn. How can you do that?
magic?
Man, I've been working on this trip. I knew we had an important journey ahead of us.
So.
A long
great.
journey.
Okay, survival checks. And Bernard, because he is a ranger, can help you.
We all get advantage.
Well,
He's our leader right now.
Out of 15.
15?
Yeah.
Are we all rolling or just?
Yeah, do you want us all to do this or?
Okay.
I have survival.
But he knows the way.
He knows the way.
He's our guy.
You can help him instead of Bernard. Okay, so you're able to recognize familiar landscape that and navigate the group. About halfway through the second day, catch it first. I think you hear a scream.
That's not good.
Yeah, you guys hear that? Listen more intently.
Now that Remy calls it out and the natural conversation stops, you hear screams coming up ahead of the trail.
Are we on a defined trail?
It's yeah,
Like a game trail? All right. Woodland. Fucking.
Sound like a lot of screaming.
What type of scream?
Yeah, it's like questions. You hear like,
It's happy screaming. Kids playing in a pool.
help us! Help! Oh my god! Oh my god! and it sounds like a mix of Dwarvish and Gnomish voices.
They're on our fucking path.
There's part of me that's like
They're ahead of us.
but also
Have we been seeing their footprints?
Sounds
No,
like a them
They're ahead of
problem.
us.
Then we would see their.
Yeah, they're behind us.
Yeah, but the screams are coming from in front of us,
They
right?
have a ranger to cover up their tracks.
Yeah.
Um,
Or they're on a slightly different path.
yeah, so I do not initially move double time unless I see other people in our group do. I move at the same pace.
Normal time.
I mean,
Regular time.
we should at least be very perceptive upon our approach. Maybe with a little
is it
hurry.
just gnomes and dwarves in that group?
There's a dragonborn too.
Say,
From the
there's a
planet.
Why
half
doesn't
you
Walter go?
printing
why don't you
boards.
just
Yeah,
scout
you're
it?
absolutely right. That's really fucked up. Okay, I run
What?
forward.
Why don't you just go ahead and scout it instead of us all having to go up there and potentially put like everybody at risk? I mean, you're the sneaky guy. You can handle that.
Yeah.
We're just probably not thinking that when it's like screaming up.
Yeah,
ahead.
that's the thing. It's like it's.
like you're gonna react.
I go.
Mary runs off, so I chase after her.
Thinking if
Okay.
if our group is running, then I start running.
I'm probably the first one to
Yeah,
do
I
it
followed.
though.
As you run up ahead on the trail, the voices get louder, and you come to a small clearing where you see what is the, I guess, remains of, but they're still alive, the Ironclad Fellowship, scattered throughout the clearing, and they are surrounded by what looks like halflings with dirty blonde curly hair, dirt like all over their face,
Oh.
and just bathed in blood. One of the dwarves is laying on the ground against a rock, and his one leg, like you can see the raw bone and muscle tissue, as one of the halflings is.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Bullshit.
Yikes.
Apparently, the flesh rippers or
Yeah.
is that what
Flesh
they're called?
eaters.
Flesh eaters.
are
Did
here.
not even wait for
As-
that shit.
As you enter the clearing, the one that's eating the dwarf turns around and looks at you with a fierce, feral look. His mouth has jagged, carved teeth, and is just dripping in blood. Roll initiative.
Roll initiative. Why the fuck are we getting involved in this
I
bullshit?
rolled very poorly.
Because I ran up there.
You would think they'd be filled up.
Yeah, right.
How do you feel about this?
I feel bad about it. I know, but like they're obviously like cannibals.
So you're saying Jack of all trades applies to
It does
initiative?
because it's an ability check.
It's 20 then.
Yeah.
Yes, 20.
Everybody call it out at once.
I got a 20.
5, 1,
Sorry, actually 8,
11.
7, 9.
I got a 22.
Stop what you are doing.
How many have
Those are the red ones.
Ones are the.
And Clyde Fellowship.
Are they all dead?
Some are like.
That's the real issue.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel bad about it, man. I don't want to kill these guys, but we're definitely going to because they're
Dude, let's
Like
why don't we
eating
kill
these
the other
people.
adventurers and make a deal with the flesh eaters.
I don't think like looking at the carnage here, I don't think we need to attack the other adventuring group.
Yeah, they just got a.
I think they're done.
yeah, they're done.
How many of them are
They're
left
probably going to
standing?
ask us to get them
If,
back
they,
to.
if that gnome's still alive, like should have listened. Should have just let Constantine cut your tongue out.
Can't argue with that.
Far fucking
What is
better
that?
of a fate than that.
But then it's also like if you guys can't take on a bunch of halfling cannibals, like how do you expect to fight a dragon?
Right. Yeah. Good point. Yeah.
Really just the free market working something out. Great adventure.
Yeah. I put you in the by Runa.
You're usually miles.
Well,
Well, just last time.
11.
Scott,
When merging?
Goal?
8.
Huge.
7.
That might be you. I think that's
Shoulders?
22.
Steve?
17.
Oh, I guess we need Bernard and Cass.
Bernard's out there. Oh, we need a Constantine.
Constantine can be the Warforged with the axe. Staff.
I love the sound effects of the cannibal halfling
So,
there.
yeah, so this is what the Wildlands did to the halflings that remained in them. Fuck.
So I have Constantine, then Remy, Bruna, Cassandra, Milo, Flesh Eaters, Asvel, Mary.
It's good.
Constantine, you're up
What about
first.
Bernard?
Are you guys? Is that where you guys are on the board?
Yeah.
Why not? I just see health potions.
Well, let me switch to the
Is there a
battle
ba-
view.
Is there a battle thing?
Red Dad.
It's coming.
Red Dad, blue.
Yes. Red Dead, blue Dead, mostly.
Oh,
There it is.
Yeah.
Being actively eaten.
Blue is what we like to call in progress.
Let me change that light.
Maybe. It might help.
Is that green is? Jeez.
Yeah, you guys are
It's
green.
not
For
bad.
something with I don't know if it's the camera causing an issue. There we go.
Ah, we're good.
There we go. Now you're
you
not
got,
green.
Now you got glare.
Well, now you're still kind of green.
Constantine.
Okay, can
Dude,
somebody
that's the-
point to where I am?
This is you.
Okay.
You got
Which
two
was-
reds
which was
relatively
the flesh
close.
eater?
The
The
reds.
Okay.
The reds are the halflings.
Yes.
Bad halflings.
All
Bad
right.
ones.
The guy that's closest to me, there on the field, I'm just gonna hurl 2, like, sick green Eldritch Blast rays at.
Be it one. We'll say that.
My captions are backwards now.
You know what?
6 Eldritch Blast rate. Will you say 6?
Sick.
Oh. Hit him.
Oh yeah, like I said it's like a sickening green, like blast.
Okay.
Hashtag blast.
Roll to hit.
Hang on a second. So, we got
Like a Baja Blast.
26 and a 12.
Exactly.
So these halflings are not wearing any armor. No, most of them are wearing scraps of clothing at best. But the 12 still misses.
Because they're dodgy boys.
It looks like he just kind of shoulders the hit more than dodges it. But the other one, the 20 whatever you had, hits.
Cool.
HP.
So he takes
Oh,
5
man, there.
damage.
Okay. Yeah, as the Baja Blast hits his shoulder, he glares back at you.
Right in the
Remy.
Baja.
Say Remy.
Remy.
All right. Here we go. Did he rush up?
He did not move.
Oh.
You blast him.
All right, Jason.
So he started blasting.
Fucked.
Started blasting. A twisting pattern of colors that weaves through the air inside a 30-foot.
Nice.
The pattern appears for a moment and vanishes. Area who sees the pattern
You can hit all of
Oh,
those guys.
Yeah, you basically hit them all without hitting us.
Do any of them seem like?
They all seem the same.
Well, then the closest one to me is saving throw go down by 6.
Fuck that guy.
Which
What's
is
the
the
DC?
same one you just got shot.
It is.
Man, you actually you had an. Now he has a 12.
College of Eloquence, so broken.
Yeah.
What's so broken?
Just lower. A 1d8.
One passed. The next highest was a 3. All the other 4. I'll say the one closest. To
I think also the blue guys are probably in that field as well, unfortunately.
That's irrelevant.
Okay.
They're not really contributing to this.
On a fail save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature incapacitated has a speed of 0.
Yeah, that seems like they wouldn't be that upset about it.
Oh wow. Okay. So they all.
They're like
4 of them are
dazed.
incapacitated.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. Important.
Yeah.
So it means they can't take actions or reactions. They just can't do anything.
So okay. So the one that's closest, in the bottom right hand corner, who I believe is black on the magic wheel.
Oh.
Looking at the view from the.
You can't just do north,
He's-
south, east, west.
He's acting normal, but the other ones stop eating people, stop being aggressive, and just kind of stand up in a daze and look at Remy.
So this will end if affected creature takes any damage.
Do we know that?
First time.
So
I've been training a lot.
So cool. So so 4 of them, their attitudes have clearly changed after whatever spell Remy casts on them. Runa, you are up. There is one that is still aggressive.
And this is Runa.
No problem.
who's acting all mad like?
Runa?
Really good spell you suggested, Joe.
I'm gonna move 30 feet in towards the center of this circle of guys, and I'm gonna cast Enlarge on myself.
6.
Hey, Runa.
My armor grows to Hulkbuster-like proportions.
Nice.
That's cool.
You calling Veronica?
Yeah.
Sorry, ordering pizza quick.
Whatever
Put
model
him on
represents Cassandra, she's going to
Does someone
step
want
up.
to move my model and maybe put
Yep.
something to show that I'm 10 foot by 10 now? Oh, I got it. Yeah, I see. Cool. I'm the hexagon.
Whoa.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
I
Cassandra,
just fucking said that, children.
Cassandra steps up,
Boom.
moves her hands around,
Boom.
points an outstretched finger towards the remaining not
The
armed
one.
and her eyes flash blue for but a moment. You see the halfling grab his head and, like, for just the brightest of minutes, scream, but then he shakes it off, stands up, and she looks alarmed by that. That's her turn. If anyone has Arcana, you can make it back if you want to see what spell.
Yeah.
18.
That's whatever the. Well,
Yeah, I got
Mind
Also-
Sliver, Mind Thrust, something like
23.
that.
Ooh.
There's no save every round for that. Just continues.
Yep.
Oh shit, are you serious?
For a minute, as long as he maintains
As long as I concentrate.
Yeah, as long as he maintains concentration, nobody does damage to them, or they don't get woken up by an action.
So we can
Yeah.
literally go around and kill one at a time.
Or we could tie them up.
Unless this guy is smart enough to go and wake one of his bros
So-
up.
I mean, they're halflings.
Doesn't seem very smart.
He seems a little bit.
Yeah, I don't actually know if it is a better version.
Mind Spike?
Really fucking
Yeah, I
good,
think
man. Jason put him like in the
Looking at the
perfect.
cantrip or
No,
mind whip?
we're just gonna say it's the king.
Because I would say Tasha's mind whip is a second level spell.
No, I think I'm thinking of something, but it's the same thing. She does the mind. That's what she blocked. It doesn't work.
Jason put him like in the perfect pattern too to just drop it.
Milo.
I mean, I'm also going after the one that's still up.
It's all over here. So
Okay, so remember at the beginning of last session, I was like, I used 2-weapon fighting. When the fuck am I ever going to use a dash action? And then I threw a disadvantaged knife instead of dashing at somebody because I forgot that I had cunning. All right, how far can I get toward the guy who's still up?
4, 5, 6.
Okay, so then if I use the dash action as part of my cunning action,
Bonus, yep. Bros are so good.
I can't get an angle to attack him without him having cover.
Right here. You're
Oh,
standing.
because I'm looking at the fucking blue guys.
You don't want to stand next to him, right?
No, I don't. I don't even want to stand. So no, I don't even need to dash that. Just back me up, and I'm gonna do my standard issue here. I'm sorry, I crossed the colors in my head.
Boris.
Joel, can you even tell the difference?
Yes, I can. Not darkening, all right?
Okay, so serious question about modified home.
Yeah.
That do I have to place my infusion on that in order for it to be self-loading, or can I actually dual wield guns at this point?
No, it's self-loading. Just does it.
So I can just.
Yeah. That's what you want to do.
You know what to do.
No, I mean I'll still use the dagger and keep my other. Or no, I haven't finished. Still only have. All right. So anywhere. Dagger attack is a 17. Pistol attack is an 18.
With it.
Okay. Dagger is the reason why we set this D4 aside.
It's a good hit.
Does 8 damage.
Okay.
And the modified palm pistol does 12 piercing
Pretty solid damage.
and 4 fire.
He's bloodied.
I would imagine.
Nice.
Kind of blew the shit out of him. And of course, the infused dagger then whips back to.
I will say, so you shot him and daggered him. So what happened?
I threw a dagger.
Yep.
Shot him while the dagger was in the air. And then.
So he gets shot right in the chest.
And the light's on fire.
He looks, with the flames. He looks, he definitely looks hurt because he's bloody, but for a halfling, a little surprised by fortitude at that chest shot in stride. Cool.
How do you feel about that? For a halfling.
I mean, I still don't. I feel bad about killing these guys, but they're like eating people.
So
It is an issue.
the same guy
That's
is
not
now
a good
going
thing.
to charge Milo. In front. Charge Remy, but Milo. And his hands, like his nails, form claws.
Oh,
And they're very thick, and he's just going to slash at you.
Okie dokie.
Ooh. 18
Gonna hit.
and higher than 18. So he
Not higher than 18. 18 or
he slashes at you 3 times. The third one links off of your leather armor. It's your studded leather armor, doesn't look too effective, but the other 2 slashes get through. 19 damage. So he rakes across your chest. That's his turn because the other ones are charmed. They're just looking like confused.
I just keep concentrating.
They're just kind of more like
Yeah.
staring off into space. Like they just
And
took a
now-
shitload of shrooms and you're just,
Now we're gonna go around and kill them one by one.
Yeah, there you go. Pass it all.
all right. Since these guys can't take reactions, and 5, I'll run up next to Milo here, and I will slash twice as I run up and draw my sword and slash, and then do another quick one back down. Oh man, double sevens, which only gives me 15.
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay.
Armor class is not.
Okay.
They're wearing scraps of leather.
All right.
It's
So
basically all just from. Barbarians get their Constitution C2.
they take 18 slashing and 8 psychic.
That one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's down. So as you come up, that one strike or two.
That's 2.
Just he very quickly makes work of him. And he just falls over. By like one of his legs.
The term is Snicker
All right.
Snack.
And
We
then
got Snickers.
I'm gonna like step over to this guy and just use my bonus action to kick him in the face as he's like standing there, all doofy looking. 19 to hit, or no, it's more than that, but oh, I actually rolled the wrong die for that last time. It's all good. 8 slashing, 1 psychic.
Nice. So now he comes out of being charmed, right?
Correct.
So as cast spell comes up and
Oh, hold on.
kicks this guy in the face,
Dumb.
you don't get the psychic on the kill.
No, I don't. I rolled the wrong die, so it's just it's 9 bludgeoning. It wasn't a sword stroke. 9 bludgeoning.
As cast spell then comes up and kicks the guy in the face. Whatever phase he was in comes back, bounces back, and he goes back to just being.
Were they raging? Does incapacitating them take them out of a rage?
Ooh.
Given the description of the incapacitation, it sounds.
If they go around without attacking someone,
If they don't attack or take damage, which
Okay.
neither of those.
little known thing from raging. Always do right. Yeah.
Why that
Learn,
sounds. I think
learn that
that's
one from Baldur's Gate.
new in fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary.
I will throw a magic missile at the one that Caspel is attacking.
Okay.
Nine damage.
All right. Roll your wild magic with 35% chance that it happens.
So 7 or lower, right?
Nope.
40% chance.
All right. I'll move a little bit.
The model that is Bernard.
Spear guy all the way over there.
Make it.
I can't.
Bernard?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep me here.
Yeah.
Up
here.
Okay, I guess he's gonna attack that one then. Take him out.
I think that's the one that's been out of the days.
No, we killed the one that was out.
Yeah.
Oh.
It did take damage though
Knocked
already.
another one out. So.
I'm sorry. Did you just say that his days end?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Little walk.
Yeah.
Your days end, asshole.
2 hits. And that one green. Two hits. He's now using. He has different. Spear. He also uses primarily now a scimitar. Strikes twice with a curve.
Make up
blade.
your mind, bro.
Spear and scimitar, huh?
Yeah, I haven't used a spear before, but he's a ranger, so he's gonna have the scimitar. So, slash.
Sounds like a giant wuss to me. Bro. Go Rangers use strength weapon.
Okay, and I would like the 4 people that are in the back, where it's Scott, give me an intelligence saving throw.
So Mary, Cass, Bruna. No, not Bruna. Not Bruna.
Intelligence.
Mary, Cass, Constantine, and Remy.
Fuck.
I'm going to use Lucky. Or no, I'm going to use Tides of Chaos to re-roll that.
Intel is not good. It is a 6.
16.
You got less than a 15. Let me know.
I got 6.
Who are the other folks?
Constantine and Cass. Cassandra.
Is this going to break my concentration?
Um,
That's
That was good for a round.
goes up to 40%.
Really
it
fucking
could have been locked down for a round. Like that's
5 people.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Constantine, intelligence save.
See.
Best case condition though, it's like I roll at the top of the initiative and they're all in a fucking
Yeah.
circle.
I got a
You see a
10.
Okay, cool. You see a shimmer of light in front of you.
The fuck is that?
Shimmer of light, bro.
fucking mind flare.
As a creature appears,
It's a fucking mind flare.
looks aberrant in nature with tentacles coming out of its head, wearing leather type armor. He just mind blasted you guys. So Constantine
Fuck.
and
I have-
Remy
Yeah.
are stunned for 1 round and take 19 psychic damage.
Oh.
So my concentration ends,
Yo.
Yeah.
and I am at barely bloodied. I am at 19 of 38.
And you're stunned for just 1 round your next turn.
Okay.
Sandra passed, and who am I missing?
That was it.
Ow, man.
Oh, and Merritt.
I've learned from Baldur's Gate that these guys are something. Maybe.
You've never fought a mind flare before?
Man, who the fuck is that next to me? Cassandra? Who the fuck is Cassandra?
Oh, I'm sorry. I lied. 1 minute.
Oh,
Do they
You
get to like?
you get a new
roll
save
every round.
That would be rough.
There's no half damage on a pass, so you're good.
Oh,
That's-
no effect on pass. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Nice.
it. That's its turn. Constantine, you're up. You are stunned. At the end of your turn, you can make another save.
That really hurt.
Alrighty.
Yeah, dude, I did not
Take
expect a
this
mind
off.
flare to be lurking around the corner.
That really fucking hurt.
Is that because I stood next to that rock?
No.
Yeah, that's what did it.
All the tide going
He's
the wrong
like
way.
there. It's like you. What'd you get?
15.
You pass. You are no longer stunned.
Hey, and that's your turn.
And that's your turn. Remy,
Here we go.
You know what to do.
Straight roll. I fail. 6.
just throwing it out there. You got inspiration probably. Good. Don't use it.
I'm gonna save it. I
All right,
think
Remy.
we're okay for now.
Remy's still stunned. Runa. You see a
All right,
mind flare appear
these
and stun your
guys-
friends.
Yeah.
But that
Take a
halfling
bunch
next
of
to you is
attacks
also
though.
awake.
Yeah, I know. They're no longer like hypnotized.
Also, though, to keep in mind,
Hmm.
the dwarves and gnomes also would have been awoken if they failed. I don't know how much they can fight,
They're
but
really fucked.
well, they should fight for their life if they want to survive. I don't care if their leg is
That's
being
true.
eaten.
We're gonna roll a 10% chance each round that one of them fights.
There you
They
go.
also need to fight for their right to part.
Yeah, those two things to live and party.
Yeah. Go ahead, Runa. Sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm gonna scoot over 5 feet towards Walt.
Hello.
This one's Runa LaForge.
The big one.
Yeah, the one with the platformers.
Me, yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna make one Thunder Gauntlet attack against the well, either one, doesn't matter which one goes first. Ideally, I'm gonna hit them both with an attack. Thunder Gauntlet.
In order to impose disadvantage on
14.
multiple targets.
14 hits.
Yeah. All right. So that's 9 thunder damage, and then a second Thunder Gauntlet attack to the other one that I'm next to.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Hit.
So that's 12 thunder damage.
All right. They're both.
And now both of them will have disadvantage on any attack against anyone other than me for the next round.
Got it. And they're both bloodied.
Nice.
So basically, there's one guy that hasn't been hit yet, guy in the bottom left, but everyone else is.
This guy here.
No, he's
Oh, who hasn't been hit yet?
guy in the bottom left. It's me.
Okay.
He was actually
Yeah,
hit
down
by.
by the
He was
tree.
he was struck by a smooth criminal.
But everyone else is bloodied. All the other halflings. Cassandra is going to be up. Seeing that there is now. She's gonna break out the big gun.
Oh, she was just fucking
What's she
around.
doing?
Now.
Is she still gonna stand right there? She's gonna move anywhere?
She's gonna move to.
Completely forgot we had this person with us until just now.
He doesn't talk much.
I was like,
She's gonna-
who was this Cassandra person that
Well,
everyone's talking about?
Beginning of the fight. Where's Bernard?
I mentioned her at the beginning on the read back.
Which one's her model again?
The staff,
Yeah, I just missed it, I
one.
guess.
like towards him.
Towards you, one. Yeah. She's gonna.
Bernard in this fight.
Yes.
Right there.
They've both been doing stuff. She's going to again. She brings her hands together, and they crackle with electricity as her eyes glow like a bluish white. And then she takes all that energy and pushes it out in front of her, hitting the mind flayer with a lightning bolt.
Nice.
Yo.
Dick.
It is the big guns, isn't it?
Failed to save. She rolled really well.
She's reminding me of the character from the Castlevania.
Yeah, I was thinking that's the exact same thing I pictured in my head,
Dude,
dude.
hard got those vibes.
Sypha?
Yeah. She's an amazing character.
I love that show. You watch Rondo of you watch the what's it called? Blood Moon or something?
No, yeah.
That's
It's good.
Just that one attack has bloodied the mind flayer.
Yeah,
Lightning bolts be like that.
That's awesome.
Living in Nocturne.
I didn't.
No, the chick
Sandra
did.
Sandra did.
Milo, you're up.
Okay, the one that just fucked up my shit. I'm gonna put away my pistol because I don't have the ability to take point blank shots yet, and I'm gonna flip out another quick knife, which unfortunately does not have the returning property.
Was there one that moved next to you?
Clawed the shit out of me. What happened to him? Oh, he went down.
Who was killed?
Well, then I don't have to do any of that shit. Okay, so the mind flayer's back there handling his shit, but everybody's awake now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stay near. No, I'm gonna back off a little bit so that these ones that are engaged with the Runa can't get to me. Just out into the thing there. Just
Are you using your bonus action?
I don't have to do that. I'm not engaged with anyone.
He's not.
Oh,
The one that was on me got.
I'm seeing it
That was
here.
the confusion I just had. The one
Alright.
that just got fucked. All right. So again, we're gonna use the modified palm pistol, and we're gonna target the worst looking of these two. Obvious. And if not, we're just gonna target that one right there between these guys and start polishing off.
All three are pretty. So that one sounds great.
17 again, which probably still hits. And the follow-up knife is a natural 1,
Reroll.
Oh yeah, re-roll that shit.
which then becomes a 20.
It's actually 50.
Oh, and sorry, I'm doing that backwards. The knife should be the first.
You're at
attack.
50.
Which one? Sorry, which one are you getting?
The one between Runa and
Bernard.
Bernie.
Okay. I
Feel
call
the
that one
burns.
green. So you hit green twice.
Okay, so the knife attack goes first and does the minimum amount of damage, which is still 7.
Okay.
Pistol
Nah.
also does the minimum amount of damage, but the fire does the maximum amount of damage. So 5 piercing and 6 flame.
Smack him.
This guy can actually. True.
Uh,
So an extra 2 damage from snap.
okay. Here's what happens. Knife first, then gun.
Yeah, so the knife gets plus 2 damage.
Great.
If the knife kills him, then I can target somebody else with the gun.
You need both attacks.
All right.
You throw the knife. The halfling flesh eater moves out of the way. Knife swings out. You shoot him. He brings back a claw like he's going to come at you next round. And on the way back, the knife hits him square in the back of the head, and he falls over dead.
Because I rerolled the 1. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And then the knife flies out of his skull back to your hand.
I cannot wait for Nick to
Nice.
explode again.
Except last time you rolled a 1 on your level.
And I got it. A bunch
That's what hurt.
Yeah.
The 1 hurts.
They are up.
That's a lot.
So the one can't. He has to attack you, or else he gets disadvantage, right, Runa?
That's not the one that's dead.
He did it to 2.
Okay.
So the other one that wasn't just killed is going to attack you 3 times with claws.
Bring it on.
Him. Only 1 hit. 3 1. Nick, can he?
No.
Actually, he can because he's a fucking halfling.
Yeah, you're right. You can.
Yes.
Lucky.
He can reroll it all on his own.
Two hits.
Damn.
12 damage as he slashes
All
you up.
right. Ouch.
Okay, I'm gonna roll on the guy that's on him. I'm gonna roll a d10. On a 1, he's gonna attack. He's gonna get up from his feet and do something. No. All right, the guy to the right, who I think is on Cassabel, is gonna claw Cassabel 3 times. Also rolls a 1. Haha, happens great. Only 1 looks like it's decent. That hit Cassabel.
18 on hit.
He calls you for 7. Actually, I lied. He calls you for 10.
Okay, I'm gonna use my reaction to parry.
Okay.
I just reduced.
Got it.
I take no damage.
Okay. So as he brings his claw up towards you, you take your sword and knock it out of the way, basically.
Yeah.
Cool. And then the last guy is going to.
That's 3 of them, right?
So 2 of them already went. So well, the last guy at the bottom is gonna, who is the only one that hasn't been hit yet, is gonna move over to Milo. 3 attack.
Hmm.
Push it.
1 hit for 8.
Huh?
Nope. All right.
I am bloodied.
One of those guys rolled a 1 on their D10. He's gonna pull a crossbow up. Literally, like, I'm gonna say it's the gnome that listened to you guys and
The Peeping Tom.
the Peeping Tom. Actually, so he's a wizard, so he's not gonna pull. He's gonna take whatever. He's literally missing the bottom half of his torso, like he's just an upper stump. At this point,
Oh man.
his,
Hold on a little bit
his
there.
guts are just like hanging out in the forest. But he
But he's
summons.
going down swinging.
He summons his last bit of magical energy that he has, and in the palm of his hand, as he struggles, magic begins to form in the form of a little tiny fireball, which he then hurls at the flesh eater that's on Milo. And he hits!
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
That was a
It looks like it strikes the guy in the back, and the gnome just passes out dead. You can remove him. Or me.
Does anyone ever revivify?
Yeah.
I have healing word or whatever it is.
Fair
Cassabel.
the dying? Give me the old STD, anyone?
My turn? All
I
right.
think he needs more than healing word.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I mean, I have a guy on me, so I'm gonna slash at him. You said they're all bloodied, right? He's bloodied.
Yeah, except for the one that just.
Okay. He's bloodied. So we'll do these one at a time. So I'll slash at him. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay. Drop dice don't count. That is 13 slashing and 2 psychic.
It's by Nick. I love
Yeah, I'll grab it then. Still up?
Wait a second. Yes, barely.
Okay. Second slash. Ooh, that looks like a miss. An 11 hit.
11 misses.
Okay, then bonus action, I will like bring my knee up and jam it into his face. With a 23 to hit.
Hit.
That'll be 10 more bludgeoning.
Dead.
All right. And then
So- Slash. So this one's been like in a pretty good fight with you. So he's the one that tried to claw you and you parry away.
Mhm.
As you bring your parry down, you then bring it back across his chest and slash. You bring your other swing around. He parries that one with his claw. But once his hand is out of the way and he's kind of like that gives you an opening to just knee him in the face, and you just put your face through his skull.
Nice.
You just
Put your face
Knee.
or, I'm
through.
sorry,
my
put your
knee.
knee through your skull. You hit his chin, and it just like his entire head just caves in.
Boom. And then I'll use my movement. 1, 2. Well, I guess that's 1, 2, 5, 6. Yeah, and come to a position on the other side of this mind flare.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. I guess I can't do that. This guy can actually take reactions now. So, I'll just move to the other side of him for now.
Okay.
Can you grab it?
Mary.
Come on, Mary.
I will move around to the other side of this mind flare and then cast Thunderstep. And lightning goes off, and I will teleport. If I can I go in this tree?
Sure.
Are those
Cool.
trees?
I will
or
go into that tree,
Fuck yeah, you can go in that tree, Nick.
and
Do anything you
and
want. This is America.
mind
baby.
flare needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
15.
You fucker. Take half damage. Oh, that's really horrible. That's 5. So 2. Take 2 thunder damage.
Nice. You roll your chance. You're at 45%.
Nope.
All right, 50%. Or you were at 50.
55. Roll a 16.
Bernard.
Bernie.
Run up to the one on Milo and hit him with the scimitar.
Thank you, bro. Bronard.
Critical hit.
Attaboy.
Why does he just turn into a panther? Panther. Bear mountain lion.
He does so when he's in battle, he will shift.
You mean like a little bit?
Yeah, like a little bit as a shifter ability goes. But okay, cool. Mind flares up.
Just found out my DC went up one.
They're at 15.
Does a 15 hit, Remy?
Good question. It actually does. Hit.
Okay, so the mind flare, moves up to Remy.
I mean, he's gonna move through Cass's, Cassandra's.
She does not have Warcaster, so nothing happens.
This is not when he got hit for to go bloodied. That didn't. It's not a concentration spell that stunned me.
Mhm.
Okay.
No, it's the mind blast, right?
And as he steps up,
That's fine.
he wraps his tentacles
There's nothing
around
It's fine.
Remy's face.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it's fine.
You take 11 psychic damage. And you are so regardless of the other stun condition, you are stunned again.
Cool.
Until you get out of the grapple.
Oh man,
Well, how do I get out of the grapple from stunned?
gotta wake up.
Actually, you make another save. Go on.
Straight intel. 13. Probably not gonna do it.
No. So you are now stunned until the grapple ends. At
Actually,
your point, you can't end the grapple because you're stunned.
Cool.
So someone else has to end the grapple.
Cool.
Yeah. Not looking good. Yeah.
That's
How quick does that happen?
Didn't it get your brains ate?
Don't know. We don't know.
No one knows,
Yeah, we don't know yet.
but
Possible? No.
not slow.
Maybe we focus on the mind.
Constantine, you're up. You're not stunned now.
Oh, my brains are being eaten, Constantine.
All right. Coming to and seeing the elliptic, wrapping its tentacles around Remy's head.
He's right here. You're here.
Oh, yeah, he's right there.
Yeah. Move me. Not within that close in range. I don't want to engage in melee. Put me like one square back.
And then give him the old Eldritch Blast.
You know it. Well.
You know what to do.
Do you have
Alright. So
a repelling blast thing?
nah, just
That would be an
the
excellent time for
agonizing
repelling
part.
blast.
I'm gonna rip my head
Okay,
off as he
so,
flies back.
25 from the one ray and an 11 from the other.
11 misses, 25 hits.
Yeah, 25 is gonna hit. No one's confused about that.
So he's gonna take. Switch to D10. Sorry. 7 damage.
All right. Seeing his friend in trouble, Constantine steps up and hits the mind flare with Eldritch energy, but he looks relatively unfazed. I mean, you're stunned.
Can I try to break out of the one stun or no?
Yeah, why not?
Don't make it tell you.
All right. One stun, I fail.
Okay. Runa!
All right, is that the Mind Flayer 5 feet away from me?
You
Up
got
to the
it.
left? Yeah, okay. Scoot me 5 feet up. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate the defensive field of my armor. So I get a little force field that's going to
Nice.
give me some temporary hit points. And then I attack with the Thunder Gauntlet onto the Flayer.
Go for it.
23.
Hit.
9 thunder damage. Second Thunder Gauntlet attack. I'm also going to target the Mind Flayer because we got to take this guy down.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
we do.
one's 15 to hit.
Hit.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm about to get out.
12 thunder damage.
All right, he's looking pretty hurt. Good job. So Runa's seeing that
Clap for yourself.
her companion, her traveling buddy,
Literally, I have no idea how that happened. That was a total accident.
her longtime companion is in trouble.
Nice.
Steps up, activates a force shield, and double thunder punches the Mind Flayer, and he looks visibly shaken by that. Though not shaken enough to let go of his tentacle grip.
Just so we're clear.
Cassandra's up. She's gonna spin around and also just summon a firebolt to throw at him. All these cantrips. Hits him for 5. He looks like he's on his last leg, guys.
Last tentacle.
Milo.
I'm engaged in hand-to-hand. I cannot take attacks at the Mind Flayer without severe damage.
Disengage as a bonus action because you're broke.
As long as you're second level rogue, right?
Yeah, so what
Yeah.
I was just saying is that I wasn't taking advantage of those, and I like initially said I'm probably never going to do that with the 2-weapon fighting, but now it's like keeps on coming up.
That's very good. That's why it gives up great ability.
All right,
Alright,
action is so
then-
good.
Yeah.
With now that I have a partner to engage this enemy, I'm going to do a sort of sliding, ducking, roll away thing, and zip out past the crew over here onto the Mind Flayer's edge. Keep going between the trees, and I guess you bangy that off with a hammer.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the rock's gonna give him a very small amount of cover.
That rock?
Very small.
Tall rock.
Okay, well then I can just go the other way, right?
The other way would be easier.
Yeah, all right. I'll just go the other way then.
Sounds good. No cover.
Here? I don't know where you want. Like right here.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
That would give you
that
opening.
would
Yeah.
be the channel is where I want to be. Cover your ears, guys. Using the modified palm pistol with fire damage. Oh, gonna be inspired. All the way up to a 9 now. Does a 16 hit him?
16 hits.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Have that dice tray, man. Roll in the dice tray.
Yeah, I know, right? Dice holder. So 3 fire damage and 8. Yeah, 8. No, 10. 10 piercing.
As Milo acrobatically rolls away from the flesh eater that was facing him, he comes out of his tumble and fires his pistol at the Mind Flayer. And ironically, his brains are the ones that as the bullet moves through his head.
You just saved your ass.
Your second attack, well, or I guess you don't.
I don't get one
Cool.
because I bonused. Although it would be like 40 halfling mine.
Apples.
That would be badass.
That was Milo. The flesh eaters are up. They're gonna attack Bernard. Damage. One of him looks like he gets a really good slash in. He like pulls out a piece of muscle too. And then the other one's gonna attack Asvel. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
12 damage.
Eh.
once from a ball to the thigh.
This is the one that hasn't been hurt yet, right? Or no, he got hit once by.
Basically,
Yeah.
And then you're up.
All right. Cool.
Oh,
Man.
wait a second. Sorry. Roll my d10 for the remaining 4.
Which one's dead? Which one's the one that died?
One all the way along.
This one.
None of them get a 1. Okay, now you're up. Sorry.
Okay. Just gonna throw everything at this guy now. Now the mind flare threat's gone, so we'll do first strike. That's a miss. Second one, throw him here. Here we go. 20. Or no, that's a 23 to hit. I'm also gonna throw a stunning strike at him.
Okay.
So he's making a con. Which he's a barbarian, so he's probably good at it.
He passes.
Okay. So that's not great. 6 slashing damage and 5 psychic.
Okay.
And then also taking half damage from being raging. Are they still raging?
I've been doing that the whole time.
Minus the psychic.
Well, they stopped raging.
Yeah, they were out of raging.
Yeah, that's true.
So they bonus action. Well, to use their claws, I think they have to.
And that save went back.
Yeah, which they can do as a bonus.
All right. And then I'm gonna key point. I will spend another key point to. I'm just gonna flurry of blows him. So I slash twice, and then I will kick him twice. I'll knee him twice. Why not?
Go for it.
Well, he's all the way down there. You don't have to bring your knees up that high.
Not in the tray.
Wow, that's impressive.
I like it's a 2, but like
But it still landed.
Yeah, that's wild. Way it landed. All right.
Wild magic. Nick,
15 to hit?
Yep.
Okay. 8 bludgeoning. You know what? Fuck it. We'll throw another stunning strike at him.
Okay. 16.
Yeah.
Almost dead. Okay, Mary.
Bum. All right. Well, I will throw. I'll throw a catapult. There's probably something laying out there that
rock.
weighs.
There's also a bunch of dead bodies if you want catapulting them.
Throw one of the dead halflings.
That's your signature.
No. I throw a rock.
How about the mind flare?
At one. at this guy.
My flare got pretty good. So.
Mind flare's head.
Wait. Dexterity saving throw.
It fail.
Cool. Oh, that was good.
Ounce.
21.
Damage?
21 damage.
Oh.
This one.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you
It hit really good.
you slam him with a big rock in the back of his body, and he falls over.
Yeah.
But you also have to roll a 50.
Hey, yeah, it does.
All right, let's see what happens.
Right.
Fireball center.
Cast fireball, center to myself for the next 10 minutes.
That is a 17. I grow a long beard made of feathers that remains until I sneeze, at which point the feathers explode from my face.
All right. As the catapult rock hits this creature, you see Mary just grow a beard made of feathers.
All right.
Sneeze.
Yep.
There is one guy left, and Bernard is up, and he's next to the one that's left.
Stab the bejesus out of him.
Enough to kill him. My player's dead. Constantine, you're up.
All right. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll move down 30, so I'm like down to that 90 degree. Yeah, right there by the tree.
Gotcha.
Beautiful. And 2 Eldritch Blaze.
How many Eldritch Blast?
Double the fuck Eldritch
So I got
Blast.
11 and a 27.
27 hits. 11.
At 20.
Oh, cool. Well, your crit.
Okay,
2d10
so
plus charisma.
let's see. So first one was a 6 and a 7, so 13.
All right. You as Constantine steps up and hits him with the Baja Blast of green Eldritch Energy, it just it critically hits and just punches a hole through the chest of the halfling. You can see clean through him, Constantine,
Motherfuckers cannot
Damn.
handle the Baja
as he
Blast.
falls over.
That's
Fight
just
is
like
concluded.
Predator.
Got cut out.
They were a flesh
Yeah.
eater cannibal tribe that worshipped this mind flayer, who used his psychic shit to like basically take advantage.
To cultivate their worship.
Bitch. Well, he's dead now.
But they're all dead. And
So are the Ironclad.
the Ironclad Fellowship.
We should burn them all.
Are some of them alive? Did any?
Are any of them alive? I'm gonna shrink down back to normal size and go check them to see if any are alive.
Let's say we can start. Potions.
One is alive.
Well, welcome to the party, pal.
Alright, I'll do a cure wounds on him.
Okay. It is going to be the Dragonborn, who looks like he's dressed. He's a silver Dragonborn who's kind of dressed like a.
I guess he can be in our party now.
Yeah, he's like he was like barely eaten.
Okay.
Walter, you got
I
to
heal
talk
him
into
for
the
8.
mic, right, can't he?
He so the bite marks on his leg heal up and return to the normal silver scaly. Honestly, Nick,
No. Yeah.
Nick's tipping on me. Return to the normal scaly formation, and he extends a hand, Runa, looking for help off the ground.
I'll help him up.
Fuck this guy.
He punches you. No. No, he gets up and he's like, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
He looks around at the rest of his party and he looks pretty pretty shocked by the state of things. And he's
Sorry
like,
about your fellows.
it's a shame. We were following a trail that the gnome said he was shortcut. We were ambushed by these small creatures. They took us by storm and killed most of us, began eating our flesh.
Gnomes.
Yeah, I saw that. It was gross.
Yeah.
Those kobolds had something to do with this.
I do not know what to do now. I will head back, I guess, but I am afraid to travel on my own.
Yeah, bro, sounds like you're fucked.
If
Well,
you're if you feel up to it, I mean, you could travel with us, but I think you're forfeiting your chance at the prize at this point.
He looks at the ground towards one of his friends whose like rib cage was visibly ripped open and says, "Yeah, I think we forfeit her." I think it's more than fair.
But he's gonna come along.
Get a percentage.
I tell you what, man. If you land the killing blow on the dragon, you can have a seat on the council.
That's a good deal.
More than fair. I will come with you. I appreciate the offer.
What time of day is it?
It's actually really hard to tell, but
Because of the haze.
because of the haze. But
The haze.
see, you were traveling for about 4 hours.
Okay.
So you can. It's probably after. He says, "I am Slod."
Is that a creature type?
I'm Mary.
Odd.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Rhoda.
introduced myself.
Casavel.
Meet you. You seem like honorable warriors.
Oh, yeah.
Some extent.
Very
Seeing as it's
impressive.
about it's about lunchtime, even though we all had good berries for breakfast, which sustain you for a day, I have a third level spell called Create Food and Water, which makes 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
How about 45 pounds of gumbo?
Yeah, I was gonna say gumbo time.
45 pounds of food and, I'm sorry, 30 gallons of water in containers within range. It's enough to feed 15 humanoids for 24 hours.
You don't want to eat the Ironclad Fellowship?
It's unreal.
They've already been eaten.
Yeah.
All the good meat's gone. All the good meat's gone.
Sir, let's search the mine
Yeah,
flare.
Summon up
Meet
a
'em
big
all
old
the time.
pot of gumbo.
He's wearing breastplate, technically.
Yo, where's Slav?
Can't beat that mouthful.
45 pounds of food, Nick.
Heroes ammo.
Everybody gets like 4.5 pounds.
He has a
Nice.
150 gold. And oddly, around his neck, he's wearing a rabbit's foot.
Really? What's the rabbit's foot do?
The lucky
What's he
rabbit's
wearing?
foot.
Is it lucky?
When you touch it, there seems to be a bit of luck magic that resonates with
What? That's super cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anybody mind if I
Where's
keep
he
this
from?
rabbit's foot? Lucky rabbit's foot?
Appropriate.
He took it off one of the halflings that was left. That something they offered to him.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. So I can tell it's made by a halfling?
Yeah, looks.
Oh, really?
So they abandoned like the luck gods and worship the halfling instead.
Worship the mind flare, you mean?
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's fucked.
Well, so it needs to be restored to its place.
It's a
worship, right?
it's a +1 arcane focus.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to write that down.
Nice.
What'd you say, Childers?
Where's he from, Slav?
I am from a place known as the Platinum Summit. It is
Never heard.
Silver Dragonborn. It is a glacier in the Holderheck Mountains where we live with our silver dragon patron, Jeravax.
Interesting.
I've heard stories of a great adventurer from there.
Oh, you refer to Marduk, the Slayer of Tiamat.
Yes.
It's a shame you never actually got to slay Tiamat.
Didn't the Platinum Summit get invaded?
Yeah.
You got it. There was an attack, yeah. Also, you may have heard of Shamash Omar, the great rebel.
I haven't heard of that guy.
From Corinth. Rebellion in Corinth. Big deal.
Constantine would love him.
Most Silver Dragonborn find virtue in a life of peace, but I am the opposite. I crave battle.
Well met them, brother. Keep riding with us, and you'll see a lot of that.
Nice. Cool.
Let me
I'm
use the
gonna
bathroom
propose-
real quick, guys. I'll be
Yeah,
right back.
I was gonna say I'm gonna propose we take a break. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Congratulations, you.
Who's gonna go fuck up a black dragon?
I'll find
We were just talking about how we need some music for that "We'll Be Back" screen.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We're on it.
I actually think the silence is it's golden.
Yo, tell me about,
Really?
tell me about
Like,
the
it's like-
comments in the comment section.
Getting some comments.
I just think something kind of ambient, you know.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
silence.
I said that
We had someone-
Cyber music.
like do 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 do.
The real tight spot said, "Hi, my name is Joel, and I'm still a stud since day one." That was much earlier. That was a while ago. I didn't see
Shout
it.
out to Joel. Biggest fan.
Shout out to Joel. You're absolutely a stud.
Apparently, the stud. Who's the real tight
Oh,
spot?
yeah. Thanks for watching, Joel.
I worked with in high school.
All right.
You know who's gonna be in a real tight spot is that fucking black dragon.
Right.
So, at the end of the second day, you can actually, if you would like, go to the monastery, spend the night there.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So this is like your spot.
Yeah, man. This is the goal. This is the legacy that I'm trying to reinstate.
We should try and see if there's any critters around here and kill them.
So, this monastery is built in a extremely large tree. And it's basically built vertically. Like it's like a big, almost like a tall tower out of a tree. As you get closer to the end of the second day, the overcast turns more to darkness. And even during daytime, it's hard to make out whether it's day or night. The trees look more wicked. Even the small semblance of wildlife that you saw in the past doesn't seem to be. And as you get closer to the monastery, the ground shuffles with an ambient fog.
Oh man. Urgent.
Every day.
Donut.
No, not at all. Oh, there it
There
is.
it
A
is.
little bit.
Yes.
This is really immersive.
Cool.
I feel immersed.
Swamp gas.
Oh, there's Laser Quest. There's the smell.
The mist.
When you the monastery before, Cassville doesn't remember there being a fog like this. This seems to be a new development.
Oh,
Guys, this fog is sus.
Sus as fuck, yo.
but we're like at your castle. We're at your monastery.
My castle. Yes, this is like I said, this is the legacy that I wish to date.
So wait, is it like dead and abandoned, or there are people here? What's going
It's
on?
abandoned.
For
Well, every time
long
I've been
is it?
here, it's been abandoned.
for dramatic effect, I'm going to cast light on several sticks or twigs or rocks laying about and throw them about so that you can see about.
Okay.
Yo, Cassava, how long has this place been abandoned?
Since the Raven Queens attempted to ascend.
Look, it's a green light.
There you go.
Light. Since the Raven Queen attempted to ascend and the ritual was thwarted. I forget, it was, who was the exact
Who thwarted it?
That's what I feel like I've said it multiple times and I keep.
Yeah. The Walkers of the Waste.
That's right.
The fucking Walkers of the Waste. Those same motherfuckers. That's. I don't know that.
No, our characters don't. Well, I might, but
So speaking of the Walkers of the Waste, to your point, every time you've been here, it has been abandoned. But as you enter the third story of the monastery where the barracks are, you do find someone's in there. You can hear before you approach the what sounds to be the crackling of a fire and moving around of some sort of utensils.
okay. I'm part of
You should follow your lead on this one. What do you want to do?
Kick the fucking door open and see who the hell's in here.
As the door kicks open, you see sitting in front of a very mundane fireplace, cooking over a pot, is a brass-colored dragonborn. You look startled that you're there.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
He's so surprised by you that he almost falls over, stumbles backwards and hits his own pack and sort of trips over himself. And he says, like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not know this was occupied.
Yes, there's no shelter to be found here.
I was just trying to get in from the cold."
You should find another place to camp.
Very well. I meant no offense. Is this your establishment?
It will be.
Is there anything I can do to convince you to allow me to stay the night? I just want shelter from the horrors of the wildlands.
Why are you in the wildlands alone?
I It is a matter of, I'm a druid, you see. I'm looking for rare herbs.
You will have
What's your
difficulty.
name?
I am known as Sun Sazerac, but my friends call me Sunny. At that, he extends a hand.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Name's Rona. Nice to meet you, Sonny.
I just want to roll an insight check.
We roll an insight check for it.
Just
Remember metagaming.
because. I don't know.
I got a feeling.
What did I get? Oh. Yeah, I got 10.
This fucking guy.
Nothing, yeah. It's a druid, he's here for herbs.
Nice to meet you, Sonny.
Nothing to see here, guys.
We should absolutely let him stay the night. It's scary out there.
Well, I appreciate that you were trying to escape the wildlands, or at least the conditions of the wildlands. This place is not welcoming to those who are uninvited.
Starship.
You truly wish to stay here, you can stay down below, near the entrance.
Very well.
The upper floors are off limits.
That is more than fair. I also, please help yourself to some of my stew. It's hearty.
Ooh.
And
Is it gumbo?
it's
Dude, I'm
chicken
gonna,
and doughy gumbo.
I'm gonna eat the fuck out of that.
Yeah. Get some bread for sopping.
Nice.
I already gave you guys 2 meals today.
I'm gonna share. I'm gonna open up a bottle of wine. Share it with you.
Gumbo heavy session.
Yeah.
He says, I also have some items to trade that I've acquired throughout my time. You are interested.
Literally made 45 pounds.
What?
45 pounds.
You did. You did magically.
Food, man.
It's a lot of.
Amongst his
gumbo.
things to trade, is there anything from this monastery?
There is not.
Because that was about to be some shit.
That was about.
So, what does he have to trade?
Did he see anybody else come by the wildlands lately?
No, just myself.
No groups of adventurers?
Not that I've seen. He had something that might catch your eye, Remy, is he has studded leather armor that's sized for a small creature that on command can change to look however you want. You get legal clothes or courtier's outfit or disguise.
That's really cool.
What does he want for that?
Wait, what did you
Common
do
magic
inside?
item.
Yeah.
Glamour. I think it's called.
He says he could trade you for it if you have an item to trade, or if you have gold, 1,000 gold.
What do I have to trade? Stuff is. Definitely have 1,000 gold. But I have like chucked over. I pay him 1,000 gold for it.
Cool. It's +1 glamored studded leather armor.
I'll try to diplomacy him.
Make a diplomacy check.
Do I not have diplomacy?
Nothing.
Maybe you don't have.
What's it?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Because you're not proficient. in diplomacy.
Yeah, I have +9 to persuasion. I actually have.
Can't take less than a 10, basically.
Yeah, I can. And it's a natural 20. It's like a 20.
Yeah, so you actually find him to be an incredibly effective negotiator. You can tell he has some experience with trading, but 29, you're still going to win out. So he'll give you 25% off.
Really good. That's 750. Minus 750, and the exact item I bought is what's it called?
It's
Glamored.
+1 glamored studded leather. So it's +1 studded leather armor that can look however you want.
Awesome. Studded. Hammer.
Like leather glamour.
What's a studded?
12 plus.
Oh, with the +1.
Walter,
Really improves my
Milo senses something familiar about this.
16.
Not helpful, Jason.
Wire further.
Knowledge history?
How about wisdom? Take a wisdom save.
A much better history.
What's he doing?
He's
Seeking shelter
the
in
wild
the
land.
wildland.
Yeah, he was
Okay,
looking for
17.
groups out here.
Do you want to take the opportunity to do anything? For no.
I mean, I've at this point, I believe I've really written that. Yes. Copies written.
You rest well. What are you looking for?
Anybody here speak Cant? Because Milo's been speaking Cant and trying to get. Yeah.
I do speak. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was checking, because I thought you did. Milo's been speaking Thieves' Cant on occasion, just to see if anybody picked.
Right there.
So,
Yeah.
so Milo
But
finds.
I've written that letter, and it's addressed to Remy.
So up until this point, every time you've tried to give Remy the letter,
I haven't tried.
okay. Well, if you even thought about trying to do it, you were prevented from doing that. But whether it's the proximity of the Shadowlands or something,
Yeah, but then it's keeping it in the cloak inside my green cloak, the green cloak that I'm always wearing. Pocket with the health potion.
okay. Do you want to do anything? You find yourself with a little bit more freedom in this regard. Take that
I'm
opportunity
gonna
to share it.
I'm gonna address Restwell in. Ask him.
I thieves. Yes.
What's your cant?
I tell him a story.
Okay.
I think that thieves can is like that.
Tell him a story of two men who are looking for their lost grandfather.
Okay. And in doing so, you let it slip that you want to go upstairs.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean?
Cool.
Yeah.
I believe these two men found their grandfather downstairs in the mountain.
What time did these two men go in the monastery basement?
Who's going into the monastery basement?
See, if this was Baldur's Gate 3, you guys would be having some sex right now.
Is that ever not true in Baldur's Gate 3?
Do you go off?
Yeah, I meet him down there at the. I assume it's pretty immediate when we could both sneak away.
All right.
The rest of us fail.
Yeah, that's a good point. We can.
Remy's a
Well,
top.
I mean, I'm just gonna try to. I'm gonna give him one of my health potions with the letter wrapped around it, and then ask if he can let me have the health potion back. And then there's just a letter that says Remy on the outside.
Give him the health potion back, like a little bit confused. And I assume here you go. Drink it. Go ahead. So yeah, I look down at the letter and unwrap it slowly, kind of confused.
What's the letter say?
Well, it's written in Cant, so it's gonna take a while to read.
Very proficient.
Want me to say it or text Scott?
Well, we can have everyone leave the room if you want. I don't know how long if you're keeping it a secret just for Scott or whatever.
I mean, I'm just gonna send him a quick text.
I would say for the purpose of the stream, it might be better to.
Yeah. Let's just have.
Okay, fine. Fuck off then.
So, Everyone but Scott and Walter, please leave.
My
or
first time in one of these
just like
sessions.
mute yourselves. If you're on virtual, we'll wave our hands or something to get you back.
Okay.
Take this out before I break it and have a
Yeah.
drunken jacket for the rest of my life.
I just got this from one of these, didn't I? Where did they pull it from?
Just lost it.
Well, what?
Screen's off. Lost it.
Oh. Someone hit the wire?
I didn't.
No! I dropped my phone, but it.
No! No!
Happened. I didn't want to throw anybody under the bus.
Oh, we're still streaming.
So Nick fucking with it. So Nick had a remote.
I have to. Unofficial sponsor of Harper's Pub. Forget it.
We're back in the room. And we're in the basement of the monastery.
In the basement, there's a wine cellar down here.
So Milo actually immediately leaves the room.
Okay. I'm now really confused. Start reading the letter.
3/10 of the letter. Can I just?
What's the letter say? Yeah, just say what the letter says.
The letter that Milo is acting under duress
Okay.
and is essentially being held hostage by a great and powerful,
Oh.
and that he instructed join an adventuring, go and slay, as well as to free Childer's character, make sure that he gets incorporated, and that this lich appears not to be able to interrupt writing of this letter and can't. Perhaps not able. But that Milo is fearful for what he may do. Already done it. He is sorry.
So-
but he doesn't know what the lich wants. Milo is very much
So the gist of it is you have to join an adventuring party to kill
the dragon,
a dragon and
bring-
also
bring
bring Terminus into
along
the
for
group.
ride.
And you are
And the
unable-
hands of a horrible lich. Not resist.
Unable to speak freely about it. So I am going to flip it over and write on the back of the letter. Also in Cant. About what does he need me to do, basically. I will go find him and flip the letter back.
I'm going to try to answer directly.
Write the letter.
Rather than,
Give me a wisdom, or I'll say charisma saving throw with advantage.
well, with advantage, hell. Anything with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Highest roll was a 16.
Good.
Right.
So
Which
you
gets me a 15.
you find that this is why your charisma sucks. You find that, so like I mentioned, the whatever effect which has on you that makes you a puppet seems to be, it's still there, but it seems to be less effective area. Would likely hypothesize it's due to the fact that you're like sort of half on another.
Basically, just I haven't experienced the full range of his here. But able to appear in my head and tell me I'm and I like terrified. More than to be.
Say, I tell the others.
I-
And do we know who he?
So Milo believes his best. Demonstrate herself. Well,
Yeah.
but quite frankly, it's
Is
so
there
Milo
anything
didn't
we
care
can
that
do at
much
this
about
point?
the rest of the guys, but he
Okay. All right. So there's no known solution that you know about. It's you want us to work.
It's just-
Yeah. Not in understanding. Are you listening, Childers? We're about to find out shortly. It's like he's just off camera.
No, I like Milo's thing. Like the reason why he's a badass in history is supposed to be like a billion years old
Yeah.
and back from the dead.
Yeah.
Up and
So Milo is like,
he used to be. Remember that line I spat before about like that money won't follow you to the.
Yeah.
Like, Milo used to be a modest, successful bounty hunter mercenary.
Okay.
And then during that life, crisscrossed Edifier the wrong and found himself resurrected in the minion and hating every minute of it.
so as you're recollecting this,
He kind of feels
Yeah.
the weight of that guilt. This is it.
as you're recollecting this, a fog begins to lift in your memory, and you recognize that Sonny, the guy you just ran into, was the one who basically took you from mildly successful to this lich on an adventure where you were then killed, corrected.
I may tell him.
Jeez. Yeah, if I know that, that's important information. Since this guy is currently in our base. Well, he's above us.
Obviously, I want to kill and or interrogate him. Very excited about the freedom that is afforded me by being here.
So what are your limitations? Like, you're not able to freely talk about this?
I don't know what's different about it, but and the question is whether or not he knows now and will leave, or if second from make a move, Dragonborn
Yeah.
must be
Sounds like
cannot escape.
you can share this with the group as well. Under these circumstances. Not in front of Sonny, who's currently not allowed on the second floor.
True.
Okay.
You want to get the group?
Yeah.
Guys, we're ready for you to come back.
You're not looking at the camera.
Gotta text the Discord. Dude, it's
Hey,
the mouthfeel.
And the salt.
Well, I don't know things but like it's nothing has that kind of. That's what.
I feel like junk food has really started to optimize like addiction to junk food a little bit. Like how much money did cheese curls put into making cheese curls the most delicious?
A lot of money.
Junk
It's their
food.
entire function.
Yeah.
Cheese balls are better.
I like.
Superior.
I
I
don't
like the
know.
little crunchy, like the Cheetos, the ones
Yeah.
that are.
Yeah.
Baked Cheetos. Or even superior.
Yeah, they're the best ones. The baked Cheetos. They're a
Baked
little
Cheetos, official sponsor.
So what do we miss? Fill us in, guys.
Once
I like the white cheddar ones.
Yeah.
once Sonny is banished to beneath the monastery, Milo asks if we can go as high as possible. What is the tallest, most secluded?
What is the tallest, most secluded part of the monastery?
It starts to really break apart after the 6th floor.
Okay. Well, then just the third should be fine. That'll be out of Sonny's earshot for sure.
Yes, stay on the first, right?
That's what Joel said. Or Casfell.
So Milo asks Cassavel
Yes, you are. Yes.
if we can go to a secluded place.
After the 6th floor, things start to fall apart. So that would be the highest that we could go.
Just the second, third should do.
And we can stay here on the 3rd, where the barracks is.
Watch the door.
Do we,
Milo sits down, and he seems to heave a heavy sigh somewhere between the sensation of relief and of guilt. Such a place exists. And he says, I can never take up who I am, what I have done. I am not who I have pretended to be.
So who are you?
I am a dead man. I am a puppet. Creature. I lived once, long ago. I died.
Ornament. Tell me about the Lich.
As you say this and begin to recollect your past, like being undead, you don't use your emotions are muted, but you do feel a wave of emotion come over you with that sentence.
dude, you're not alive?
Wait a minute.
Has it occurred to you that you have never observed?
I have noticed this. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Nor eaten?
I was wondering why you didn't want to eat that 45 pounds of food I made earlier.
That gumbo was delicious.
Halfling, no?
Oh man.
Well, now I'm wondering
Determined to
So-
do you know
I
anything
do
about
it.
this?
Sorry, what's that, Childers? Can you repeat that?
Do you know anything about the circumstances in which brought you back?
Everything.
So what brought you back?
There is a lich. Name is Derelict My Ball.
Well, good name.
Well, it doesn't sound very menacing at all.
What?
No, it's not.
Where did you? So where have you returned from?
I was once a bounty hunter. Looks at the pistol and then kind of drops it on the floor in disgust. I was successful. I was a member of a troop of mercenaries called the hired ourselves. Today we hired ourselves out to the wrong. Dragonborn came, gave us a job. We were going to ransack an old necromancer's tower. Said that he had failed to do it himself.
Well, you're going in and out, buddy.
Shit. Too far in character, and I'm close enough to the microphone here. He said that he needed our help to ransack a necromancer's tower. He had attempted himself and failed. Seemed the type of work that the Brate did. Honestly, it seemed a little bit less bloody than gruesome than our normal behavior. It was a lie and a trap. And I and mine were delivered into the hands of Raylick the Lich. We were made his undead servants. I have no idea how many years have passed since he died, or why he chose to bring me back now. But I was instructed to join an adventuring party. Through this connection that the Lich shares with me, he can appear in my mind, order me around, and if I don't comply, he can. I don't know why he can't hear me while we're here, but I appear insulated.
How do you know that you're insulated?
Because normally, if I even think about telling you about this,
I gesture a little bit towards him and say, tell him more about the Dragonborn.
Dragonborn who hired us introduced himself to us as Sonny. He's downstairs now.
Same guy?
I don't know why he's not pretending to know me. I don't know why he thinks I'll stay loyal here.
It could have been like hundreds of years ago.
Not know that I have my freedom. This could be part of the Lich's plan. The only other part of his plan that he's made clear to me told me to join an adventuring party bound for killing this dragon. Why I have been so compliant and eager to do nothing but. The other instruction I have been given to ensure that Terminus is with us. Why does he want you here?
All I know is we probably shouldn't do whatever a lich wants us to.
Hey, maybe we should.
Do I know anything about liches?
Maybe we should listen to Terminus's response.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
My eyes shift to Terminus.
Yeah, I have no idea what brought me back.
It's that fucking big. This is the first time I'm hearing of this.
For all we know, Milo is full of shit.
Yeah, Terminus, what do you think about that?
Well, now I have a lurking suspicion that this isn't for a good reason that I was brought back. We might be puppets.
This lich that you speak of, like, where is he from? Like, who is he?
I was told when we were first hired that we were going to ransack a necromancer's tower. And that necromancer had adopted the name. He was a subsequent follower, not the true Raelic himself. Pretender. None of these things were true. Purely a trap. I do not know about the real Raelic. Not sought to educate me. What do you know?
Railic's the reason that our people left what you know as the Lichen Waste. I guess this is like hundreds and hundreds of years ago at this point, and that's what started the Great Pilgrimage to get us here to Saladia today. Everything that was before he destroyed.
So what does he want now?
More death and destruction, I'm assuming, if he's back.
Why would he have been gone? And how would he have returned?
I bet that Dragonborn knows some of these answers.
I look to Cassandra, and I say, you said something about a world-ending threat and us being the ones to
Wait, Cassandra's here?
end it. Yeah, she's been here this whole her and Bernard. Yeah. Say, does any of this ring a bell? Does any of this like seem familiar from your visions?
She says, what I saw was a great darkness taking over Saladia and all life as we know it ending, and that this group being the ones that can stop it. I don't specifically have a vision of Raelic or a Lich that I've seen, but this could very well be it. Like, yes, this makes sense. She's going to share one other thing, but I got to get a book.
I should stress, before we do anything, my instructions were only to join any adventuring party.
Know about liches.
And you were just the one I happened to encounter. I have no idea how many other members of the Brait also infiltrated other parties, nor what other servants he has infiltrated around the wastes and Saladia. Anyone could be his puppet.
How many other members of the Brait were there?
There were 6 of us.
6. There's 6 adventuring parties, but you don't recognize anyone from the Brait in any of the other 6.
I would imagine he would keep us separated. We were a team.
And in teams there is strength. United. Well, what we do know is you were told to join a party. You Told to bring Terminus. Kill a dragon.
Told to slay a dragon.
So you died
we're
and
still gonna kill
stayed
that
dead
dragon,
for a
right?
while and then woke up recently?
As far as I understand, yes. But I should also
And once
emphasize.
I was gonna say you could fall under the control of this lich again later, couldn't you?
As soon as we leave these walls, I might be.
We should figure out a way to end that tie.
I was hoping Runa would be able
Yeah.
to. I've been attempting to suggest to her as much within the limits of my ability up until now.
Sanders going to ask real quick before. Yeah. Well, sorry to interrupt. Bruna, how do you respond to that?
Milo's kind of pinning his hopes on Runa.
See if
Like I was
see if
saying
can
to
come up with
Scott, like
something.
probably
I
the
don't know.
bard is the better choice, but Milo has a pretty extreme degree of faith in Runa's ability magically.
Make an Arcana check. And add your, I guess, tool proficiency. Not proficient.
I'm proficient in Arcana anyway.
Cool.
You both.
20 total.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
You know, basically, you have your standard array of different things that could help with this. Break enchantment, mind blank. You could try something like protection against
Did
evil
break
and good.
enchantment kill me though?
Well, we have to learn more. But
I mean, I'd be hesitant to dive off that particular board.
like even protection against evil
Ring,
and good
ring
might.
of mind shielding would do it. That
Yeah.
could do it.
Even protection against evil and good might help a little bit, though it probably wouldn't completely break the spell. But yeah, mind shielding, mind blank, or break enchantment are probably your best bet. Or not break. Remove curse.
Man, we just got one of those cast on us for blue skin syndrome.
Yep.
I can't cast any of that stuff.
Oh, 300 gold too. So
Well, that guy's still around, but he's not here.
But
that's the guy we turned away for crying.
the thing that I was saying, right? Like we just encountered another adventuring party here to slay a dragon, who met with tragedy and had a sole survivor.
Yeah.
I guess we all look at what's his face? The Dragonborn
What about-
from the Ironclad Adventure. What was his name?
A slod.
Slod, right?
Can Slaw do any of those things?
No, he's a barbarian.
The point is that Slod could be a traitor.
Yeah.
Slod, do you know anything about this Rayla character?
Oh, no idea.
I would like to use insight.
Let's play Are You a Robot?
That is a 17.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's.
I believe him.
You're very naive, though.
You're right.
Cassandra says, Milo, this might be a little awkward, but would you mind if I touched your head?
I don't.
Good. Proximity might help me narrow in some of my premonition now that I know.
What you're looking for,
Yeah.
diviner?
So if you're cool with it, she's gonna start to do a ritual. She's gonna place several amethysts circle and use white chalk to draw some runes. She's also gonna.
Oh, are they patented?
They are, at least one of them looks like it's patented.
We're gonna get in so much trouble!
I think we're protected.
Nobody tell
Nobody better tell the Midvale
Mage
Mage
Love.
Academy.
I mean, she went to the school there, so
That's true.
she's
Probably has a
okay.
license.
Fair.
Yeah.
Azurite.
Yeah. So she draws arcane runes in a magic circle with blue azure crystals and several candles, white sage, which she lights that smokes, and she gets a large bowl of water. What are you guys using as a water source right now?
I created food and water earlier, which created 45 pounds of food, 30 gallons of water
Scott most of
in
it.
containers.
Great. She's going to use one of those containers. That's cool. She pours it out
We're gonna drink that.
all over the floor, and then put
Let
some
me get 30 gallons a day.
put some of it in a bowl. And she's gonna ask you to lay next to her in the circle.
It's getting really weird.
Got to strip down too.
You don't gotta strip down, just lay next
All
to her.
right, well, at least there's that.
It works better if you do.
It's gonna take an hour and a half for me to take off all of my knives. I just want to make that clear.
She begins to cast like ritualistic magic. And in doing so, she's going to like lay down in the water and reach out, put her hand on your forehead. And in doing so, her eyes go white, and you can see like the smoke from the sage and the candles start to like swirl. As it, clearly there's a magical effect in the air. And after a few moments, she shoots up and takes a deep breath and says, like, does anyone have charcoal or paper or anything?
Yeah, I have some paper and ink.
Cool.
I mean, I wrote a letter, so I assume I have the capacity to write another one.
She draws a crude drawing that looks like this. She says, that symbol.
Looks like a pizza with mushrooms and onions on it.
Supposed to look like a skull.
With the crescent moon.
A skull with horns.
I would like to make a knowledge check of some sort to see if I recognize it.
I'll throw history.
History.
Using my knowledge from a past life bonus.
I rolled a natural 20.
Probably not going to top that.
Actually,
So it comes out to like 22 on anything.
you're good with your 20. Don't worry about it.
I
would
still got a
say
16. Actually.
19.
History, Arcana, or Religion. And they're all going to give you different context.
From anybody?
From anybody that has any of those.
Oh.
You got to do.
Got
Got-
20 on Arcana.
All right, well, I'm going to make mine an Arcana.
15 on history.
Mine was the one that
24, actually. It was a nat 20.
Not 20.
Yeah, it was 24.
All right.
what was the one that wasn't Arcana or History?
Religion.
Yeah, that's what I chose when I rolled.
Okay, so Milo, you don't have to look at your knowledge of past lives. You just got to look at your knowledge of past sessions, because this is the symbol that was on the head of Victor Mertul when he said he would use his sigil to identify someone to let go. The same sigil. The skull with the crescent moon. 20 Arcana,
24.
24 Arcana. Shit.
A book.
Book of Many Things.
Oh, the Book of Many Things. So
Might be
exciting.
resting on top too.
Don't light yourself on fire, Jason.
With a 20 Arcana, you recognize this symbol.
24 Arcana.
Nat 20.
Dude, we both got nat 20s on this.
Woo! Halfling luck.
Hey, bro, how you falling asleep?
Yeah, it just happens, man.
I
I'm a
know.
tired person.
You're not even
I know.
testing.
I run night shift, so like I've been awake. I woke up early to come here today.
It's the skull card.
You from some obscure study or some shade of magic, you with your nat 20, 24, you recognize that this is the symbol of the skull card.
From the deck of many.
Deck of Many.
Oh. Do I know what the skull card does?
Spell things.
Not
related
good.
to death.
Not good.
With a 20 Religion, or whatever yours was, Bardic,
Jack of all trades, man.
you recognize that this was the symbol associated with a constellation known as the skull. So it was literally a constellation in the sky that some people who believed in like D&D version of astrology,
Also known as astrology.
would follow or worship. And once again, it would be associated with death. There were other constellations that meant other things to follow as well. But that it would be associated with a religion. And whoever had history, I don't know at this point, recognizes to all the
That
stuff.
was me.
Yeah, all the stuff that you said earlier about Raylick was the person that attacked the Morin kingdoms, caused Alec Brighton to flee, and is associated with the Walkers of the West, which is basically a cult that worships him and the desert, and wants to see the desert engulf the entire world.
Is it common knowledge that the Walkers of the Waste were the ones that disrupted the Raven Queen's ritual?
No, it's not something that like everybody knows, but it's not something that's like impossible to find out. Like if you were scholarly and have studied histories, then you would know that.
They're not teaching it to you in school.
So that would seem to confirm that this Lich Raylick is indeed the great evil that we were supposed to stop, right?
Well, he's certainly a great evil. And I think this would heavily suggest that you're right.
What do we do about Sonny?
Well,
If we make any action on Sunny, it either must be success or likely be.
at the very least, I don't want him sleeping anywhere in this monastery now.
Well, what did you say?
If we take any action against Sunny and we do not meet with total success, I will more than likely die.
And
If he
potentially
escapes,
me too.
if he is able to send off a message, I am going to die.
Until the curse is broken.
So
So maybe we should just let him be for now, so we don't tip this Lich off that we're onto him.
we got to break the curse.
Oh. Well, as soon as we leave the church, the Lich is going to know unless we sever your tie to him somehow.
And might not.
I have no idea when this change will occur.
Do you hear Raylick speaking to you?
Sometimes he comes to me, gives me specific instructions. He told me to free you. He told me to join a party under the dragon. Fearful if we succeed in our task, what that will mean for him.
So are you meant to have us not succeed?
Don't think I'm here. I think I'm here to help you.
Help us slay the dragon.
Yes. With Terminus.
Why would he want us to be lords of this small key?
Maybe
He wants Terminus to be placed in it.
maybe he wants an undead dragon.
It's also possible he believes that Terminus' establishment as a lord will be a destabilizing political action that will allow him to attack peace.
Based on the information we've already gathered from traveling to it. Investment. Sounds like things are already pretty unstable as they are.
Plan's still on though, right? For kill.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we're going to kill this dragon. Yeah.
Question is, what do we do about Sonny?
Yeah.
Much as if we're gonna risk Milo's death, I want the death of another party member. Goes with Callum. Rest in peace.
You let me live, it could mean one of your lives.
What was Sonny's plan for the morrow? Like, what was his...
He's just passing through, man.
Okay.
Yeah, he said he was out here collecting rare herbs.
There's not many shelters within the Wildlands anymore. Like, he knew of this one. Stays here once in a while when he's passing through.
Okay.
My guess is that he was here to check up on us in some way. I don't know.
So I guess for the night, we're just gonna pretend we never had any of these conversations around Sonny.
I am sorry.
We had no choice.
Not your fault, man.
Yeah.
We'll figure this out, but I think we kind of have to just let it go for now. I don't think we have a good option at the moment other than to keep our eyes open.
Yeah. Stick together.
Maybe we should develop some sort of code word in the future for when he's talking to you, when the Lich is talking to you.
Maybe like pineapple.
Yeah, say pineapple.
But
Well,
Apparently not now.
I don't know what's different here. I won't be.
maybe you should take a stone from this church and carry it with you. Maybe that'll help.
First off, no church. Sorry.
Monastery.
Yeah.
Church?
No, a church is a place for gathering of the activists, the religious practitioners.
It's like another church building.
Not a church.
Church adjacent, I guess.
More or less the training facility. Guard.
Really offensive of you, Mary. Call this place a church.
I mean, it's a place of worship of sorts. Sorry. But maybe there's something about this monastery.
That might be cool where you come from, but it's not cool here.
Maybe there's something about this monastery that's shielding you.
The only thing I can think of is the closeness, the proximity that this place has with the Shadowfell.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I do spend time this evening while we're staying here. Go around and do mending on a couple things since you're a monastery. Trying to fix it up, you know?
Being Tooch. Does Mary come over to Cassavel when he's fixing something and then explain to him how it's broken and how he's going to fix it?
No.
Does he give Cassavel a tutorial?
Just using magic.
What the fuck?
The door swings open violently, and there stands Bernard. It's like, ventured out to take a shit. Did I miss anything?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Didn't even know you were
Yeah,
gone.
fill him in. I'll fill him in.
Turns out I'm a were-lion.
I'm glad when I spoke to Cass, she hadn't disappeared to take
She did. It was just during that ritual.
That's funny. Cool.
We fill him in on everything.
Yeah, so we should probably have this little content. Honey right now.
Yeah.
Because some of us are pretty.
Super fair.
Also, Milo's got charisma 8.
Yeah, I'm not a good liar.
We've been role-playing him with a tell the entire time that he's been lying to you guys.
Didn't notice. My insight is only.
So, anything else? So you're just going to ignore Sunny, spend the night here.
I mean, as much as possible, we're going to be up on the second floor and he's on
Third.
We're on the
Third
third
floor.
floor.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, me and Milo.
That way he doesn't think anything's up.
You can also create a tiny hut again. We'll keep him out.
I don't sleep. Fuck's he gonna? Well, he may show up and exert some control over the.
Yeah, y'all are undead.
Yeah, we are. We're not about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Milo and Constantine can stand guard.
Great.
Sunny doesn't do anything out of pocket. You don't really see him. Everyone else can not. I mean, he basically
You bought
keeps to
armor
himself.
from him.
Yeah.
Oof.
I got good items.
I mean,
I'm gonna hold that against the
no one's coming out of first items.
Yeah, it's the second group in a row. People are coming at me.
For taking an item from Sunny.
Yeah.
As again tonight, you struggle to sleep. Most of your dreams, for those of you that are sleeping and dreaming, bring back old memories that you haven't thought about in years. Some of which are traumatic, but some of which are pleasant. But you're tossed and turning throughout the night. For Cassavel, your spirit sensei is so real here that it's almost as if he's taken a real physical form. And if you wish, you're able to train using whatever the monastery has to offer.
Yeah. I feel like I would have experienced that before, right? Like, I'm here. Probably would have.
For whatever reason, it
Or
seems like your bond now is stronger.
Yeah. Oh, bro, let's go. I got a dragon slay. Apparently a lich, so.
Yeah.
This just keeps on getting longer. Also, that guy who beat your ass back in the island.
Yeah, apparently might be connected with the lich. So.
Yeah.
Cool. The next day you wake normally. There's no sunlight or dawn or anything. It's still misty and black, but
I was thinking a lot last night. Bed. We ever come face to face with this Rayalick creature? And tell him to Rayalick my balls.
I like where your head's at, Remy.
Nice.
Cheers to that.
That one before.
Him or any of his followers. Never.
So what you doing?
Is Sunny there in the morning?
He does not appear to be there anymore. Seems like he is packed up and left.
Wonder when he left. If he left like yesterday when we sent him downstairs, or
he's just like, this is really awkward. I'm gonna leave.
I really feel like I need to get like. I mean, is Sunny undead? I guess I couldn't. Or all undead. Party members here that are in that boat.
So technically speaking, I don't have the undead tag.
Why not?
you need to sustain yourself.
My character is a reborn.
That's the same as Terminus.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say we're humanoid creature type.
When it was first printed, they had undead or construct types, but now they don't. They get a bunch of undead characteristics.
Gotcha. Well, first thing we're gonna do when we get our land in the wildlands, gonna have a priest borrow this place from me.
Yeah.
Good plan.
Why not? We can just say it's our.
True, nobody does have ownership of the wildlands. I mean, I've already claimed this as my place.
All right.
Fine.
I got it next door.
So for breakfast, I conjure up everybody some good berries again.
Oh, fucking wonderful.
I would have never taken create food and water, but it comes with the mark of hospitality.
Nice.
So, never would I have wasted a spell slot.
Yeah.
Lambus bread.
Lambus spread.
Lamb spread.
Are you venturing back out in the wildlands?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Fuck yeah, we're going to find this dragon.
Do we need another survival check?
Yep.
Got
Is
this.
anyone helping me?
It is 5:11. Just
Yeah, I know.
Are you gonna help him?
draw.
Or are you just gonna let him?
It didn't work. I got a 13.
I did my best.
That's not good. Roll a d4.
One.
Make another survival check.
I'm helping.
23. That's better.
A good one.
All right, you get lost for an hour.
Still have 23 hours.
So from the monastery to this bay, which is really a swamp. It was full bay. It was about a 2-hour walk. I'm gonna say it took you guys about 4 hours that you got lost, and you come out in a different side of the bay than you initially intended. There seems to be a trail, like an actual carved trail leading to the bay. Milo, what's your passive perception?
13.
Great. Okay, you notice that there's some prints in the mud leading to the bay swamp. It's like boot prints from various humanoid creatures.
How the fuck would they have beaten us here?
Teleport.
It also smells like fucking shit because you're in a swamp and there's fog. It smells like rotten eggs and death. The swamp opens up, like the trees that were providing a lot of the cover and darkness, are now gone as you look out into this like big open area. It's still relatively overcast, but there's not the same canopy of cover.
Any signs of wildlife down here?
So not readily, though there is the swamp is moving. There is overgrown like algae and things of that nature. And off in the distance you can see an island with some ruins, though it's hard to make out given the limited light. However, next to the tracks there's a fucking canoe.
That's fortunate. Although there's like 8 of us.
Oh.
Really lucky.
How many people fit in this canoe?
Looks like it's big enough for 8 people.
Yeah, there's literally 8.
Yeah.
Well, 2 of us are small.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also a bunch of like
put the little ones on first.
there's also a bunch of large stone formations surrounding the lake as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we gotta cross.
It's on the island, right? That's the spot we're going to.
Yeah, that's probably where its lair is.
Was Milan Karas, right?
Mhm.
City they said they was in.
Are the tracks leading away from the canoe?
No, it looks like they lead like almost like into the water.
Next to the canoe?
It was probably.
Was there
other
another
boats.
canoe there?
Perhaps.
Yeah, probably.
Poor Sonny's been very.
Unless they swam.
Hey guys, let's canoe across.
Who's helping to set the canoe up?
Oh,
I'll help.
Yeah.
Cool. Constantine, Cassavel.
I'll ride into it.
Runa?
I mean,
Seems like a trap.
As you go to set up the canoe, there's an explosion.
Oh.
Speaking of which, does Nick still have a feather beard?
He does.
Not anymore. I just got blown off.
yeah. You have a feather beard.
So Runa, Cassavel, and Constantine make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
25.
Pass.
Good rolling.
Oh, not good. 8.
8 fails.
Fuck.
You said, sorry, dexterity save?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Awesome. So
Dexterity save.
the canoe, as you go to lift it up, fades away. It's an illusion. Under it was a glyph of warding, which explodes in your face for 19 damage, half on a successful save. So it will be 9.
Shit.
Yeah, I wonder who put all this shit there.
The lock formation also fades away, and there is standing the Midvale group.
What?
And the gnome says, "Made you look." They're clearly aggressive and going to attack
Oh,
you.
you assholes.
These can't wait to pound these guys into the swamp.
They probably have
It'll be
so much
great.
magic on them.
Yeah.
This is like annoyingly aggressive.
Are we playing this now?
13. Good cliffhanger, I think.
How many of them are there? It's gonna be really annoying.
Why? Because they're all magic.
They're probably not even here. Probably just another fucking.
So there are.
It's a new day.
One, two. There's 6.
You guys remember?
I mean, I got it right down.
Yeah, remember that you got blasted in the face. Good session. Good happy Mardi Gras and buy you food and drinks.
Woot.
We'll see everyone next time in 2 weeks. Huzzah! Thanks for watching that video. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the like button or ring the bell to subscribe to future notifications. You can also check us out on Twitch, where we stream our campaign every other Sunday at around 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We're trying to get to the affiliate level on Twitch, so any viewership or commentary that you can provide to us is super appreciated. And make sure to check the description box below for our social media information. See you at the pub.